Come into the room, family. Come into the room. I am the H-Town vet, and I'd like to welcome you to this live stream, place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. Family, come into the room. Let us know that you are here. All right, come into the room. Let me know how my sound is. Let me know if the music is okay. Give us an update. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, or tell us what we need to correct. Thank you for coming, family. Thank you for being here. Now, let's see who's in the house tonight. Brother Charleston coming in. He says, evening, H-Town. Stay safe. I understand a postal worker, elder man passed because of the heat today in Texas. Watch yourself. I will. Some of the elders, I don't know his situation, but when we were growing up, we didn't need air conditions, and some people still don't have air conditioners. So that was, sometimes that's an issue. Either they can't afford them or they were used to surviving without them. But this heat now is very different. So thank you for giving me that update. We keep that on, and we stay in the car, and when we outside, we try to drink water, try not to get dehydrated. Now, Betty Bob says, hello, H-Town. Now, Betty Bob says, hello, Charleston Zimmerman, shipmate. Now, and before I came on live, I said to Betty Bob's in Charleston, they were already here. I said, welcome. So we have Charleston. Let me pull this up full screen. We got Brother Charleston that says, hey, shipmate Betty Bops, we got served thunderstorms tonight here in Pennsylvania. Do y'all have similar weather? Let us know. Jay Oliver says, hello, family. Jay Oliver also says, H-Town, Charleston Zimmerman, and Betty Bops. You know what it's about. Now, yeah, did you send me that? I forgot to pull it up because we were just going to chat tonight, but that was something I want to do. Which is one of your emails, right, Charleston? Let me know, and I'm going to pull it up. After we, chat a little bit. We're not going on no serious structure tonight. I love to do that. We'll get into it. Now, Charleston says, hello, shipmate. Jay Oliver, shipmate, how about Dougie's roast? Now, tell me about the Dougie roast. Did you send me that email? Send me the email. Because I want to know, or did you already send to me? Coasty says, hello, family. And they're saying hi to each other. And Coach said hi to me, H-Town. Then Jay Oliver said, just saw the elderly lady on I-45 in a lawn after an accident. With a loaded weapon in a standoff. Oh, let's pray. Let's pray. Y'all know how it go here. Now, Jay Oliver says, in Houston. Okay. Yeah, Jay Oliver, you know how it is. Everybody packing, even the baby right next to his pacifier got his piece. You know what's up here. We just don't want no incidents because the heat bring the frustration out. Road rage in Texas tends to be a little different because everybody packing. Now, Charleston said, yes, Dougie got set up, sent it here. Where's the video? Who has the video? He say, lawn chair. You better believe it. Sit back with your arms folded. Well, you better not have them folded. You better have them where you can reach to your pocket. If you know what I mean. Family, come on in. Let me know, brother, did you send me the video? And when did you send it? Because I can try to look that up. Let me see. Because you got me very interested in that now. Because y'all been sending me wonderful information, and I appreciate that. Search. All right. Sorry about the pause, but we're looking for. I see Dougie passed new rules. Show me, somebody show me, get the video for me if you can pull it up. Let me see here. Yeah, I saw this one. I read this one that you sent to me about the rules, but I need you to let me know about the one, him going to the Senate hearing. We got Bionic Woman in the room. She say, "Good evening, Mr. H-Town vet and veteran family. Welcome to the new subscribers. Hope all is well." Yes, and we're doing a great job on that front. We almost made to 2,000. We had 1,919 subscribers. That means we need how many to get to 2,000? We have 1,919. How many we need, family? How many we got left to make it to 2,000? We can do our celebration party. Oh, I did get your information, J. Oliver, about this. I sent you some info about Mint Wireless and Hood Vash. Yes, I got that. Oh, definitely. I was reading those. Then we got so we need 81. Our brother Charleston said it right. We need 81 subscribers to get Dennis Sitters right too. We need 81 subscribers to make it to 2,000. Thank y'all. I'm not the most math, the best math person. Bionic Woman, they saying hi to each other. She's saying hi, Mr. Zimmerman, Jay, Betty Bobs, and Coasty. And Betty Bob says hello, Jay Oliver. Bionic Woman and Coasty. Now, Bionic Woman says that is great. Wow, I knew we will get over 2,000 subscribers. We're working at it. We're gonna do this, family. Charleston Zimmerman, Dennis Sitter, I got you got it evening, okay. And then Giallo saying hi to Dennis, and everybody speaking to Dennis Sitter. We thank for always being here, bringing that positive energy, and we appreciate it so much. Now, family, what we're doing tonight, we just, it's you. And then I want to find out if somebody can find that video. If you can multitask, I'm gonna look for it myself. When our brother was saying that, I'm gonna look that up. Dougie got upset at Senate hearing. So it must have been one of the new Senate hearings. Oh man, which one was it? What date was it? Because I know how to look the Senate hearings up, but it's so many of them. Now, tonight, what we're going to be discussing, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or concern? I mean, let me say, do you have any questions, comments, concerns, or disagreements? Let us know. Let us know. Bionic Woman say, Mr. H-Town, I want to come on camera for a few minutes. You're welcome to do so. And we're about to send you the link. Fam, we're about to do that right now. And what we say down here, you ain't said nothing but a word. You know how it goes, sister. Our sister Bionic Woman wants to come up. And we appreciate her. And we're about to send you the link, my sister, now. Like I said, tonight, we're doing this thing. All right. Okay, so I'm about to send you the link now. Let me see. I need now I'm gonna send it under one. I think it's Sherry, right? Yeah, there you go. So now I set it under your old email. I'm gonna send it under that. I'm about to send it now. Thank you, sister. Our sister, a bionic woman, wants to come up. And we got the time because it's all about y'all now. Questions, comments, concerns, or whatever you want to talk about. Just sent you the link right now, sister. So be looking forward. Yes, indeed. Okay, fam. Here we go, fam. I love y'all. So let's get to it. Now, Charleston Zimmerman says, Dennis Sitter, you got, oh, she here, she here. We got our sister here. Give me a second. Let me put my headset on. Everybody get ready. Okay, let me get the mute up. Let me get the music off here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay long.
Okay, sister. I'm sorry. I was looking at email. I do apologize. So let me turn the music off as long as you want to stay or as short as you want to stay.
Oh no, yeah. So you
Give
can
me,
talk.
give me 1 second to turn this music off.
Okay.
I got a crazy email, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that too. Go ahead, my sister. It's so good to have you here. If I'm playing in the background, cut off anything that you were listening to before I gave you this link because we don't want it to double talk. And let me pull you up here. We have our sister
Oh,
Bionic Woman.
Nancy. Okay. Hi,
All right.
everybody.
What's going on, sister?
Ooh. First of all, I want to good evening, Mr. H Town, and to all the veteran family. Thank you all so much for your wonderful support, prayers, just well wishes. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise, let's see, Kelvin Kovar, that I would come
Yes.
online because that day, the first time I saw him on camera, that really just helped me a lot. I told him I
Yeah.
was kind of in a just in a real low state, and by seeing him, it meant a lot. So I really appreciate that, seeing his lovely wife. Hi, Betty Bobs. I want to miss you. I want you ladies to come on camera. I want to see you guys. Alaskan Eyes, Mr. Zimmerman. Um, I'm just so happy. I just wish I could meet you guys all in person.
Why are you
Oh,
so
Mr.
happy,
Betty
sister?
Bobs.
Why are you so happy, sister?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a little bit hungry. I don't know. But
Jay Oliver say, hi, mama.
oh, hi, Jay. Hi. Oh, my
Yes.
goodness. Yes. So, anyway, you see the names, but it's nice to put a face to the name, too. Hi,
Hmm.
Coasty. Hi, everybody. So,
Yes, indeed.
yes, buddy.
So
But,
what's been going on with you? How's your health been? You've been hanging in there. What's been going on? What new
oh,
things have you been accomplishing and doing?
well, basically, when my brother, he had three sons. And in this situation, um, the oldest son pretty much had to take lead on doing everything. And so it was kind of, you didn't want to, it's his first time experiencing a loss like this.
Okay, so see, a lot of people may not know what happened. So tell us
Oh, I'm
what,
so sorry.
because I
Yes.
never told anybody your personal business. So you, even though I may know,
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
we don't see what we don't do here, family. When we talk to each other, I don't disclose information unless that's what you make clear.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay. And back in, oh gosh, let me try to back up. I believe it was in March. I
Uh
had
huh.
got a phone call from a hospital in Austin,
Mm-hmm.
and they told me that I was worried because I thought it was my niece, because my niece lives in Austin, but it was my brother. So
Mm-hmm.
to make a long story short, they said he was in the hospital. So um, we were able to come and see him and visit him. And from what I heard, I thought he would get better.
Yes.
And then I think it was maybe about a week or two later, I got a phone call that he was gone. So that was a shock. So anyway, try to make a long story short, he was a veteran, even though he didn't serve like, I think he served maybe almost 2 years.
Yes.
But he was a veteran, Navy veteran, and his son, he had three children, three sons, but the oldest son pretty much took the lead on taking care of things, and this is the first time he suffered a loss like that.
Yes.
And thank you, Betty Bobs.
Mhm.
And so by him being his oldest son, I had to step back and let him do
Okay.
everything, and that was the hard part because you have to be patient, but at the same time, I didn't want to be pushy or
'Cause that,
overbearing. And at the same time, I wanted to make sure he got, the respect and honors he deserved. So
yes.
that was what I was really struggling with. Not so much that he had passed away, that's just out of our hands, but
Yes.
it's just the fact to get, and try to help his son to understand. But at the same time, that's his dad. He want to do what he want to do. So
You
just to
wanted
put,
things done
yes,
decent and orderly. Yes.
yes, of course. So, but anyway, we pretty much, like I said, that's a family issue. But I just, thank the veteran family, those that did
Yes.
know of it. I appreciate the support, and it was just a lot, But I did read and do know what to do, of course. But what I want to encourage the veterans or anybody, not just veterans, just make sure you have something for your family or people, that you care about, that you're going to leave behind. Is so important to have these things. I know people don't like to talk about it, but please have something in place for your family so they don't have to worry about taking care of things, when that time comes.
Okay. Let me ask you this: was the information I sent you some information, but I finally did a live stream
Hmm.
on the very benefits. Did that help at all, or was that kind of late?
No, actually, I I kind of knew already, but when it hits you,
It's hard.
sometimes it's kind of like, oh man. But it was basically more for him, so he know that I wasn't, these are your options. And so, but of course, he did what he wanted to do. These young
Yeah.
people, I know they have their masters and all these degrees, but sometimes life is the best teacher. The degrees don't prepare you for certain things. You just have to experience it.
You not just have to experience, you got to show respect to your elders. And the
Mhm.
problem, a lot of times, young people sometimes don't know. They think they know everything. I've been there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I ain't saying I think I know everything,
Right.
but we have to work together because not only I look at it like this is not only was that was his father, that was your
Mhm.
brother. So
Yes.
I'm a person that believe in showing respect all the way around.
Yes.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying. So you do your best. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I don't. Here's the worst things. Now we're about to have a 2,000 subscribers. So I
Mm.
got people contacting me with all type of strange stuff.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah. So whenever something major event happen, that's when people get acting crazy,
Yeah,
strange.
that's right.
So
That's right. That's
so this
right.
is what I teach my daughter and my niece and the rest of my family. Birthdays, people like to cut up. Funerals, and
Mhm.
they like to cut up.
Yes.
When children are born,
Yes.
when you have family reunions,
Mhm.
some people they don't have your attention any other time.
Mm.
So they have to use those times because
Mhm.
they know that you're in a place where you're not wanting to argue with anyone. So
Right.
they take that to. I'm not saying this is what your
Yeah.
family's doing, but I'm just telling you this is the stuff that
Yes.
people develop injury, what do you call it, energy, because they're probably upset too. But
Mhm.
whatever you feel ain't got nothing to do with the people around you. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
hurt the
right.
people that's left back that's trying to
Mhm.
help,
Mhm.
because then when things go bad, then you're gonna want to run up and say, "Hey, what about this? Well, can you help me with this?" Well,
Mhm.
I extended a hand.
Mhm.
You understand? So I know
Mhm.
exactly what you're saying, sister. And what we have to do, we got to give it our best and leave it alone.
Oh, that's what I did by wisdom, because I said, wow. I said some things, like I said, even though they have their education, and I'm not knocking, that's
But
great.
I know what you're
But some
saying.
things life is going to have to teach you, and you're going to have to experience it, head
Yes.
on. It's just they can't prepare you for this in school.
Hmm.
Nobody can, you know. And so
Nobody can.
I taught my niece that one same thing. I had a sister that passed about almost 2 years ago. So I told her, I said, baby, you're going to be able to help somebody else. When this situation happened, you can help somebody because you know
Talk
what it
about it.
feels like. And sure enough, he was the cousin, the same situation. Because with my sister, they found her in the home because they did a what they call a
Welfare
welfare
check.
check, and then did the same thing for my brother. That's how they and I didn't know that until after the fact, but I said what? But anyway, that's what happened. But she was able to help her cousin because she experienced the same type of loss, the same
Yes.
situation. I said, see there, baby, this how it goes. Some things just school can't teach you. You have to be life does it. Hi, Alaskan Ice. Good to see you.
Yes, indeed. So we appreciate you because I know you may have us not but so much time, but we want to let you know that
Oh
we're here
no,
for
no,
you.
it's fine. Yes, thank you, and I
We
appreciate it, Mister. And I want to encourage you, Mister H Town, too, to keep doing what you're doing. And I'm glad you're talking. And I know sometimes I was watching, I was just tired, or just
no,
whatever
that's okay.
things like that. I would be watching. Maybe I just didn't feel like typing or whatever because
Yes.
I'm down to almost one hand now. But
Oh, yes,
when
yes.
I can, I do. And I said I need to get back on board because I see a lot of new people coming in. But I want to encourage the ladies uh, to don't be afraid. Come on, come on the camera. And I appreciate all that they do. helping and all everybody, but especially females, because even when we go out, people seem to think women didn't serve in the military. I mean, like, yeah, we serve too.
And
So,
so that's important because
mm-hmm,
y'all need a place where y'all are acknowledged.
mm-hmm,
And
yes, sir.
eventually what y'all can do, y'all can come up with a channel, come up a channel where y'all can, I ain't saying y'all have to do it, but
Right.
women can bond each other, y'all can do things because this is important because there's certain topics that relate specifically to y'all. And
That's right.
sometimes we might do some things, some private chats where y'all have it, or we'll come up
Mm-hmm.
with somebody else will one of y'all sisters will narrate it. Meaning just
Mm-hmm.
have it y'all be where y'all can communicate. We'll figure some things out because
That's a
here,
good idea.
come
Mm-hmm.
on now, see
That's
that
like women, like church. We have women's, fellowship, like that, and of course the men. But sometimes it's good just the women who can talk about things. You can't. We don't feel comfortable discussing in front of men. Not that they say y'all don't understand, but
I
just
understand.
that's it. And but for general, fellowship we do, but there's certain settings we need to have to, like you said, just discuss just lady things
Yeah,
and
because
issues.
yeah, sometimes in some situations, some of the trauma may come from dealing with men. So
Yes,
that's,
yes.
do you see what I'm saying?
Because
So
the reason why I mentioned, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I
you
I
didn't
need to
cut me
say it
off.
while it's in
I'm
my head.
excited. You say it. Go
Your
ahead.
back. Remember when you first started, you was in your bedroom.
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying, Mr. H Town, get a background, because for some of us, just seeing that
Yeah,
bed,
yeah. I
like,
don't need less.
bam, I don't want to
Yeah,
see that,
yeah,
but you don't mean no harm. But for
yeah.
some of that, why is he in the bedroom? What is he trying to,
Yeah, like
you see what I'm
what
saying?
see,
But like this is so professional. We don't. You could be in your bathroom for all we know, but we can't see it.
look, when I was on the other guy's channel, I say, man,
Mm-hmm.
because I moved because my daughter them said I was talking too loud in the what you call them, and it's
Oh,
going through the kitchen and all this
oh,
stuff.
that's your house.
I understand. I got you. I
Well, I
got
know
you.
what you mean. Yeah, I
I
know what you
moved
mean,
back
though.
over there, but here's the thing. Thank you for letting me know.
Uh huh.
And because he was a guy, he said, "Oh, I got no problem you in the bedroom, as long as you ain't got no woman hopping around." But look, but I'm
I know
glad
what you
that you
mean.
tell me that
But
because
yes,
see when y'all tell me, see that comes with maturity and
Mm-hmm.
understanding. You able to articulate yourself. Now, Betty Bob say agree 100%, Bionic Woman,
I hope she
and
come on camera. Come on camera, Brady Bob. Come on camera.
then yeah, Jay Oliver says we appreciate your candor and
Thank you,
vulnerability,
Jay. Thank
Bionic
you.
Woman. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
indeed, because what?
Come on camera too, Jay. I want to see
Yeah,
you. I want to see everybody. I'm just a visual. I do. It's
yeah,
like the cartoon character. You want to see who do them voices and things like
yes.
that. You could kind of, that's just how I am. I'm more of a visual person.
Me too. I'm
Mm-hmm.
visual. When I'm talking to somebody, like my daughter was in the kitchen and the light was kind of off and she was in the hallway, I say, turn the light. I need to see who I'm talking to. You might be somebody different than my daughter. Somebody might be throwing their voice, huh? My
Yeah, that's
daughter laughed
right.
like you did.
Like that man. What's that man? Durham. He had them dolls. Gosh, he's from Texas. That ventriloquist. I think his name is last name is Durham. He does this. Oh gosh, he's from
Hol-
Richardson, Texas.
Richardson or Richmond?
Richardson.
Oh, I think,
Last
okay.
name
Tell
is
us more.
Durham. He's a famous ventriloquist, but he does comedy. But he used
Is he
the
older?
he's probably about maybe 50, maybe 50 or so.
He
He's
not the
not
guy that
young and he's not old.
his name is Jay Oliver says his name is Jeff
Yes,
Durham.
that's him, Jeff Durham. Thank you, Jay. That's him. Hmm.
And
That is
so
him.
now what does he does that's so talented?
He's a ventriloquist, but he does like a comedy. But you know how they talk through the little dog. But his characters are specially May. He has one that's like a old man, almost look like Biden. He has
Yes.
one that looks like a skeleton. He call him Ahmed. Yeah, I'm
He
serious. It's
got
it's silly,
everything.
but he yes.
No, that's what
Then
you need, humor,
mm-hmm.
entertainment, and teaching people at the same time.
It's really, really good. I mean, you won't think but it's really, really good. And it's not dirty. He's real talented with it. And I'm like, how did this man do this?
Yes,
You need to just look up his YouTube
I
videos. You see
definitely
what I'm
will.
talking about.
I would definitely will, sister. You've been incredible, and I appreciate y'all. I have the uniqueness of having a channel where a lot of women feel comfortable here.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that. If you come with crazy stuff,
Yeah, that's
that's why I
just
do
human
every
nature. You can't
yeah,
control that.
I do everything out in the open. I
Mm-hmm.
have everything. I'm real cool, and there's only, like I say, I trust y'all, and y'all people who's been reliable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons I stopped talking on the phone, because people were trying. I'm gonna get back to doing that. We're gonna start communicating again. Some of y'all, we're gonna get on the phone, but I got people trying to get me to an isolated place so they can play games and stuff.
Oh yeah, because they trying to take advantage of because you acknowledged it. So just
Yeah.
if you don't feel comfortable, you got to do what you need to do.
So what
You
I
don't.
do when I get there, I just stop talking to everybody for a while
Okay, that's
until I
fine.
get it. So I'm getting back to it, but they were using the back channels or trying to.
Mm-hmm.
See, when I shut that down,
Mm-hmm.
now they just crash out. See, the
Mm.
reason I mentioned who the trolls were, eventually at first I didn't, because people were starting to think, are you talking about me? I made it clear, got that out the way, and moved on. The reason I had to do that, because other people say, well, you talking about me. Had somebody just contact me talking about, I'm not a troll. I never said they were a troll. I hadn't seen this person in months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're about to address that issue, because they did some emailing me back and forth, and I
Mm-hmm.
like to be transparent here, family. Understand? That's why I do everything the way I do. This is why I tell y'all what sometimes y'all may be like, oh, well, H-Town, I'm not like that. It ain't you. We got to do things that's good for the whole group, that everybody else can be protected. Because I want, when Sister Bonnie Corman come up here, I want her to feel free to be herself, to express herself the way she does. Now, what do you have going on right now, sister?
Ooh,
Anything
gosh.
that you willing to share?
Bunny with
Any VA
Walter.
stuff? Huh? And,
Oh,
what's with
okay. Walter?
where's
Okay.
Walter? Bionic Woman with Walter. I don't know who
Yeah, the
Walter.
old guy. Yeah, he looked like Joe Biden, one of the dumb. You have to see the video,
Oh, okay.
Mr.
I'm gonna
H
look him
Town.
up.
You'll
I'm gonna
get
look
it.
him up. Boy, y'all
Anyway,
a
I'm
mess.
so sorry. That's my favorite doll he uses, Walter. Mean look, it's crazy. You have to see it. What I'm talking about. It's cute. But anyway, what I'm trying to do, I want to try to get service connected for my back, cause it's been, oh gosh, it's been killing me. So that's what I'm working on. Try to get service connected for that. And whew, that's
So you
pretty
trying to
much
get
it for
service?
right now. Hmm.
So you trying to get service connected for your back?
Yes.
Have you ever filed a claim for it yet?
I did, but they denied it.
How long ago was that? When was the first time you tried to do it?
It was because I had the CMP exam. It was they did it June, uh, the beginning of June when they did the CMP exam.
Yes. So Alaska Night says, hello, good to see you. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you, Alaskan Eyes. Good to see you too, and I hope you one day would come on camera because I sure would love to meet you. Thank you for your fantastic contribution, your talents, all the information you've been putting out, everything. I mean, you guys are woo, wow, y'all are
Yeah.
good. I mean, really, really good.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Yes, you need
indeed.
to
Let me
work
see.
for
Look, he say, oh, Jay Oliver, no, he
Walter
say
and Peanut.
peanut.
Peanut,
That's
I think is the Hispanic type character. Yeah,
okay, okay, peanut.
I think I'm not sure.
He's
Yes,
gifted
Jay
then.
Oliver.
See,
He
most of
is.
them
You
had
need to watch him.
most of them only has one. He has multiple.
He have like, oh gosh, how many dolls he have? I think one, two, about five, six of them. He might have some new characters now. It's been a while since I watched him. My husband found him on YouTube one day. I'm like, what is this? He,
And let me go ahead.
I hope he do one maybe like a veteran. He probably will for 4th of July or something. I think that would be cool. Go and entertain the troops or whatever. I'm gonna probably send a note that he need to do that because he's really good. He's that
Hmm.
good. Mm-hmm.
See, the problem sometimes, sister, and I'm not projecting when it comes to your family member,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of times, I'm just being honest, that
Mm-hmm.
people think our southern accent, they think don't want to take us serious until
Oh, I'm
something
so
bad
sorry.
happens.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But I,
So
I
they
told him, go
go ahead,
ahead.
go ahead. They get the talking proper. That's okay. I can articulate the language. I'm educated,
That's
but I'm from
right.
Texas and I'm not ashamed of where I'm from.
That's
And
right.
this is my dialect, and I know how to communicate with anybody. And so does Sister Bionic Woman. But
That's
the
it. You
thing
came to
is,
my state. I didn't go to your state. You came to my state.
hold on
So
now.
we
Hold on.
born
Say
and
that
raised
again.
here. I said you came to my state.
Come on now.
So
How you
you
gonna
have to
come?
speak my language. When I
That's
go to
right.
Germany, I speak German. When you
Let,
come here, you gotta speak Texan.
let's be real with it. That's what I tell people. They come here, they act like they look at me hard in the grocery store at HEB. I say, you
Like,
come to
come
where I'm
on.
at.
That's
So how in the
right.
world you gonna look weird? There was some Indian people or Indian guy looking crazy. I
Oh,
said, you looking at me crazy? You in my state.
yep,
I
that's
said, what you
right.
looking at me? I said, I should be looking at you strange because you're not from here.
I know that's right,
And he
especially
looked there. I
South
guess he
Texas.
apologized or whatever. But I just saying, hey, just move around. You can't come here and make me feel uncomfortable where I was born and
No, that's
raised.
right. You in my
Did you
house.
hear
Now, if
me?
you don't like it, go on out.
See, y'all don't, boy, y'all don't know. You
Let me
going on. If you
for
don't like what's going on, hit the road. What's
yes,
the name say?
buddy.
Hit the road, Jack, and
Yeah.
don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the
Let
road,
me
Jack.
stop you. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, man.
No,
I
we,
tell
we got we got
you.
to laugh to keep from crying sometimes.
That's right. That's
See,
right. That
see,
is
we
so true.
people want us to see they try to do with nonverbals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they try with nonverbal, try to do little nasty stuff, and we can pick up nasty energy,
Yeah,
evil
that's
energy,
right.
and negative energy. We the type of people that can pick that up. So when that don't work, they just got to come straight out and say what's really
Yeah,
on their mind. If
that's
they
true.
can't do it through the energy or a little passive aggressive behavior,
Mm-hmm.
eventually they come out and see that way. Well, most times some of them don't come out because they don't want no evidence of what they done.
Mm-hmm.
See,
That's
they
right.
want to be able to do it like when they see you later on. Oh, I ain't never had a problem with you and this here. They what they saying, they said, you ain't got no proof that I was being nasty towards you. Well, I know. You know what you
Mm-hmm.
did.
That's right.
And see, when you helping people out and see people like when they in control, people got a thing where they when they think they're in control, but when they got control, they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
See, this is
that's
a
right.
problem. See, my thing is not about controlling the channel. My thing is about facilitating all of us being able to communicate to each other. And
Mm-hmm.
the reason that is important, you can go to other channels if you just want to hear people monologue and not hear what you got to say. They said, well, some people say, well, it's risky communicating with people. Well, it's risky not communicating. People gonna
Yeah,
act
that's
crazy no
right.
matter what.
Mm-hmm. And it's
You,
not for everybody, for you to come natural, to do that. That's just in you to do that.
oh, please
But,
explain, because now you stroking my ego. Please explain.
oh
Let me show my good
Lord.
side. Let me show my good side. God, dog. Oh, that's the other side. Other side. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Look
Oh
now,
my goodness.
now. What do you mean? Because
No, what I mean,
I love the
naturally, for
feedback.
some people, just naturally, like, see, you're a people person. Like you said, people come and they just come up and start talking to you, and you can just talk and talk and talk. It's just natural for you. Everybody
Yes,
don't have that personality. Now, some people, like, look at Alaska Night, get you information in split second, all that. She's good at what she does, you
and
know?
she don't realize how gifted she is. In the past, she did. She like, well, I just look up the information. I'm not doing it. Yes, because you
Yes,
able to look
that's
it
a
up, and
lot.
I'm
A
not
lot
able
of
to
people
do it.
can't do that. I
I
mean,
can't
you'll
do
be
that.
surprised. Some people can't even Google to tell me what's the next Chinese restaurant in the area. People can't do that.
No,
You'd
I
be
can.
surprised.
So all of us have our talents. Jay
That's
Oliver,
right.
he can bring up all type of different characters. Let's see, we got 10 likes and 12 watching.
All
Thank you.
right.
We got
Evening veteran
Kevin.
fan. Hi, Kevin.
Kevin say, evening veteran family. Everybody saying
Good to
hi to
see
Kevin.
you.
Kevin say, evening bionic woman.
Yes, sir. And thank you. I really appreciate you coming live on the last two times, especially the last one, to share your information, what you went through. That took I mean, that's a real man to do that. And that take a lot of strength to do that because you just don't know who had the same situation or going through the same type of disability or whatever, and you're gonna get your 100% and all of that. I'm praying for you. Your lovely wife, say hello to her. I really appreciate seeing her supporting you and helping you. That means so much. And she made my day when I saw her pretty smile. I said, look at her. That really helped me, keep me going. I said,
Yes.
I got to keep going. If Kevin Colbert can do it, I can do it. So I said, Sherry, you got to push on. You can't let your veteran family down. You got to push on, push on.
Let me ask you, what when you heard him talk, I don't know how much you heard his commentary when he spoke. What what impact it had on you? Why was that important to hear him come and speak?
Well, first of all, I know, of course, all of us have things we're trying to get, you know, service
Done.
connected for, and
Mm-hmm.
especially I know with men, it take more strength. With women, we can kind of more open up about some things that are
Yes.
going than the man, because the man always been taught they got to be tough and can't look like a wimp and all this kind of stuff, that they're
Suck it up.
broken. They can't say that they've been taught, no, you don't do that, you don't know. So by him, that showed a lot of strength. And he could, that helped not only maybe me but somebody else, another guy. Well, if he can do it, I can do it. To heal and to get the help, or to get the treatment, or to get, to put in for that service
Yes.
connection, that it's not like you're gonna be looked at as, you weak. And no, you served your country. You got injured or hurt in the line of duty because of serving your country. Whether you shot tanks or flew a fighter jet or you just drove the truck, it don't matter.
Yes. Yes. It's
You were
all
still
important.
serving in the name
Yes.
of your country, our country. So you deserve to get whatever's entitled to you.
Yes.
I just wish a lot of them knew about it sooner than later. But at least you're gonna get it. If you gotta get a lawyer, get a lawyer. Hi, love, get a lawyer. Do what you gotta do to get your benefits because you
Yes.
deserve it. It's no shame. Do what you gotta do. And that's what helped me, because especially being a man of color, more
Mm-hmm.
so, that really, like, gosh, that took a lot for him to do that.
Can I say this, sister?
Mm-hmm.
You mean a black man? I like to call him what he is when the police stop him, because nobody
Yeah.
call us men of color.
Yeah, that's
When
right.
when
But
when, when P
trying to
Diddy on
be,
trial, they don't say a man of color. They say
yeah,
a black man.
that's
When
right.
they
That's
went after
right.
Bill Cosby, they didn't call him a man of color. They called him a black man. We only a person of color when they want to divide it up between other groups and get all the benefits, and we just the what you call that? We just the mascot. So, but now you good. That's just my opinion.
I
So
know
that's
what
why,
you mean. Well, I
yeah,
mean, technically we are the true Americans, but I don't want to.
yeah.
That's a whole nother
Well,
issue.
we are the true
But
Americans. We
hi,
fought in
love.
every. We
Yeah,
fought.
we are. Cause when we go to, we just acknowledge as American. They don't call us black
You know
or
what's that
this
boxer
or
name?
that. They don't
The
do
boxer
that.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. said that when I go and fight, I'm representing. When I fought in the Olympics, I represented America.
America.
But I am a black man, and we the one that built this country. So
That's
I'm not
right.
going to get rid of my identity because they have weddings at plantations. So they
Mm.
tell us to forget the past. That one of them just burned down and they cried about it. So they say, let's forget the past, but they living in the past. They
Mm-hmm.
reenact the Civil War every year.
Oh my
The
Lord.
South, not the North, the
Oh yeah,
Southerners.
that's right. That's
So
right.
they not forgetting the past.
Mm-hmm.
They got what do you call that thing? They got uh what do you call these military bases named after Confederate
Yep.
traitors.
Yes, that's
So
right.
they the one living the past, not me.
Mm-hmm.
See
Some
me, I'm living
counties.
in the present, and I respect my history because everybody get to talk about theirs, but I'm supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be ashamed about mine. But I'm not. We here, we let everybody come in, and
That's right.
everybody is welcome. So I get what you saying. I'm just doing a balance to what you, because you telling the truth, and I want to make sure it's balanced for the slicksters. Don't say, well, oh, that means just don't. No, we here because we
Mm-hmm.
don't. When we here at this channel, we don't judge you by your color, race, but yes, indeed. Now I wish that the people of color would have stood up with us, or these Mexicans and these other Hispanics wouldn't be going through what they're going through,
Yeah.
because when it's time for them to support us, they wouldn't. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that there's not a people of color. The problem is they only want to be there when they getting the bill of fence off our back, and we not getting any of them. And
Mm-hmm.
then when they get slapped around, now they want to come. Where y'all at, black people? Hold on, now I'm a person of color right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just no, I ain't no black man. Don't call me when you need me, because when I need you, you said that's your fight, not mine. And
Mm-hmm.
if we as minority people don't get together and support each other, what is good at having a term that brings us together if we're not together?
Yeah, that's right.
Because some
Mm-hmm.
right now they just had two brothers in California. The Hispanic cops are the ones treating them like the white cops treat them.
Mm.
So they got a Hispanic gang. They got gangs called the Nazi lowriders.
Oh my goodness.
These Hispanic lowriders, you turn
Oh
they use.
gosh.
Yeah. Did you hear me? They put on tattoos
Mm-hmm.
in the sheriff's office. And not one, two Hispanic men that were in the sheriff's office admitted it. They ain't do nothing about it because they say that's a person of color. So you can't say they're racist. Yeah, I can.
Oh my
Yes, I
Lord.
can. So I'm telling you,
Mm.
that's why. So when you hear me talk, that's why
Oh, okay.
where it's coming from, I have a deep understanding only because I ran into the walls. Now, where you up there, you don't run it maybe to as many Hispanics. You see them,
Oh
but
no,
here
we
I
have
live.
them too. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
I lived
over. Yes,
among them.
sir.
So
Mm-hmm.
we want everybody to come on the same page. Love, say real talk here. Say so true H Town. Say love, say they label you when you on paper, when you fill out the forms, all in one when it comes to the
The
military.
military.
Yeah. And so what happened, most of these people that are non-black, they put white on their license and their paperwork. So
Mm-hmm.
they saying they person of color at times, but on it, so they that's kind of confusing to me. You know what I'm saying? When
Mm-hmm.
they had a chance to be a separate identity, like Mexican, they said no in the 1940s. We want to be white.
Mm.
Oh, did you hear me? I'm telling you.
Mm.
So right now, what we having is a coming to Jesus moment when this whole situation. But
Mm-hmm.
you see, I'm political on other ends. You see that now. Love, let's say
Police have
police
their own
have
groups for sure.
groups for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You remember back in 2001, the actor, I can't think of his name, famous black actor, they did a movie about gangs and police departments. And at the end of the
Mm.
movie, they ran a list. And even the FBI said that the police departments in the United States are filled with white supremacists.
Wow.
Yeah, and racist.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and they racist themselves. So
Mm,
for them
mm,
to admit it
mm.
is crazy. So when we speak the truth, we're not being divisive. We're just being
Mm-hmm.
honest. Now, sister, let me ask you this here: Where, what made you come up on the camera tonight?
Oh, well, first of all, I did promise Kevin Kovar Sr., I told him, because the last lie, I missed it. But I
Okay.
said this time I want to, because I made him a promise. I want to come on camera, because I don't know if he saw me if I was on here before, but since we had like a lot of new people, Betty Bobs and so on, so they can kind of see who I am, and hopefully encourage other, ladies to come on camera too as
Mm-hmm.
well, if they up to it when they're ready.
Yeah.
But I just want to just show everyone I appreciate the support, the love, just and let the other veterans know that I'm with them and praying for them and show concern about, their issues and that they get their benefits.
Yes,
And don't give up. Don't, keep at it. Don't slow down. Stay on top of things. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for help, because everybody's okay. It's not like Alaskan eyes can look up and do this and do that. You just need help. You need help. And
I
don't be
gotta put
afraid
it
to
up.
ask.
Yeah, I gotta put it up, brother. Even though you said because she's up right now. Kevin Cowboy Senior say,
Oh,
"Bionic woman, I
thank you,
truly
sir.
appreciate you, lady."
Yeah, me too. I appreciate you and your beautiful wife.
Now you know what's so what makes people feel uncomfortable, the fact that we communicate like this and it's not fake, forced, it's
No,
authentic.
it
And
wasn't
some
no
people are
fake.
not, so they waiting, some people waiting for us to argue at each other. Look, what we gonna argue about?
No, it wasn't no
I've been
fake. I
looking.
just wanted to come up and just say hi, how everybody doing?
No, I'm talking
Especially
about
when you
just
have.
in general on the channel, how we
Oh,
interact with each other all
right,
together. It's
right.
just that people like, wow, you almost at 2,000 subscribers and y'all ain't fighting at all, because a lot of channels make their bone off of controversy.
Yeah, I
Now,
know people like drama, soap operas, and stuff like that crap.
see, we noticed it. We noticed tonight, so that's why I'm gonna pull something up in a minute that here, and I just
Mm-hmm.
happened to do this, and then I got this little email today, and we're gonna deal with that. So it say, do you have any? This is the topic for tonight. Do you have any questions, concerns, com, uh, comments, concerns, or disagreement? So
Mm.
that's why and boy, did I get a disagreement.
Wow.
Now here we go. Yes, indeed.
Well, that's
Now
gonna happen. You're dealing with people, so everybody ain't not
and
gonna
we
like you. That's
but
human
we want
nature.
them to have their voice.
Yeah, of
I'm the
course.
kind of person here. I believe in letting people have their voice. I want you to disagree if some ain't right, or if you have a different way of saying it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have. You never see me say I'm gonna block you because you disagree with me. No, we don't work. We grown folks over here.
That's right.
Now look, you say, love say, great to
Good to
hear
hear you.
you
Oh,
talk, bionic woman. Oh, isn't it
oh,
him?
love,
Oh,
love.
we
Come on.
go ahead.
Tell them keep waiting. Tell them keep waiting. Ooh. Oh, okay.
You know, because sometimes the
Yes,
comments
Betty
kind of be a
Boss
little late.
both.
Charles
Oh,
to
I
say
see what
yes,
you're saying. Okay.
uh, yes, Betty Boss, both reenactments, the North and the South,
Both made
but
it.
all white. Not all the family members were in the war. They mostly cosplay posers, because the reason the Civil War was won, according to Abraham Lincoln, the staunch white supremacist, he said they wouldn't have won it without the black soldiers,
That's
because the
true.
reason they did the Emancipation Proclamation, is because they couldn't beat the South. The South, you got to understand, these men hunted all the time, and you fighting in their backyard, so they was whooping. And many of them were the ones that went to West Point. They were the military officers.
Mm-hmm. That's
Remember
right.
General Lee? They asked him to be the leader of the Union Army, but he
Yes.
ended up being the leader of the Confederate Army.
Right.
So people don't understand. These were men that knew how to fight and knew
Mm-hmm.
how
That's
to
right.
do battle strategy. So when the
Mm-hmm.
black man came in there, we changed all that up because we were fighting for our freedom, the black
Yes.
man and woman. So
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Now, love say,
Great
and
topics today.
go ahead. Read
No,
it,
no, I was
sister.
reading this comment. Great topics today.
Now you got me. Yes. Benny says hello.
Oh, hi,
H
Benny.
Town and Bionic Woman to everyone. See, I like when you read it. Oh, see, that's this is you just taught me something new. This is what he say to you, sister.
Good to see you, Bionic Woman. Bernie, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you too.
Love has something to say to you too.
Bionic Woman, a lot of wisdom when you talk. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Nobody but God, I tell you. And life
Whew.
itself.
Life and let's see what we got here. He's talking about Coach. They talking about Kevin. I'm just getting them because everybody greeting each other.
Right, uh-huh.
And then he say hello. Now, sister, I know you didn't say you may want to stay long. Look, we got 18 people on here. They
Oh
don't
my
look, they
goodness.
can't stand us, but why they keep coming back? Huh? You ain't got nowhere to go. Y'all other
It's
people
Thursday.
these people, I'm talking about y'all cool, but the ones fussing and wanting attention, you don't know. It's just people just keep coming to me through email. Well, I'm sorry if you don't want me around. It ain't that I don't want nobody around. Just do
All
right. Act
right.
like you got some sense. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
no problem with nobody.
That's
If you
right.
come back, you know what the Bible says, if you confess your sin, God is just and able to forgive you of those sins.
That's right.
If you're gonna deal with your brothers and sisters, make it right. What did I do? One day I was up here fussing and Betty Bob's hopped on the thing. She didn't know I wasn't talking about her, but she said, well, dog, what did I do wrong? And I apologized to her because not because I did something wrong, it's
Mm-hmm.
because she mistook what I was saying. Come on
Yeah.
now. Now listen
Oh,
now,
goodness.
and also understand this here. Listen, he said also H-Town Union had the first draft. The Great
Oh.
Father's Day need $300 USD to get out of service. He French
Mm-hmm.
French immigrants. Yeah, because the guys that were up in the north, when they got drafted, especially the Irish, they started attacking black people.
Mm.
The white Irish and other groups started attacking black people because they got drafted. And then after the war, Union soldiers had, I think it was North Carolina, had black people and was killing them in the Devil's Punch Bowl. Go look it up. So neither
Mm-hmm.
one particularly cared. There may have
Mm-hmm.
been good people on both sides. I don't know about the Confederate, but I'm talking about there's good
Right.
people in the Union Army. But I'm telling you the reality. We got to tell the truth. Now listen,
Mm-hmm.
what Kevin, you got to read this one, sister.
Keep talking, Miss Bonnet. Woman, love your spirit.
She bring the
Oh,
positive spirit in there. See,
oh
this is the
Lord.
problem. This the situation where you have somebody speaking with wisdoms.
Mm-hmm.
Young ladies, if you want to learn, y'all need to learn from the ones that came before you. That's how we're able to grow, and they can learn from you because it's some stuff we don't know
Mm-hmm.
that the older women don't know because they're not in the military no
That's right.
more.
That's right. That's right.
Huh?
Especially that Cindy Queen. I'm so happy for her. I was just so happy for her. My goodness.
And we got to be patient with the young people because
Yes,
they're
that's
going
right.
through a lot and they don't have the experience that we have. And you have to be patient because sometimes they'll come and they'll
Mm-hmm.
go. And whatever you say, you got to, and I ain't talking about particularly her, whatever you say, they can take it sensitive. So
Yeah,
you got
that's
to
right.
always be open and on because I know how I was at that age. I didn't know what was going on. And when you hear people talking in such a structured way, you trying to find out where you fit in at.
Yeah, that's right.
But I appreciate her. She doing good.
Oh,
She got out.
good.
She got 100%
Wonderful.
before
I
she
mean,
got
I'm
out the
happy
military.
for her. I'm happy for her. Bless her
She got
heart.
100% and about to start a full-time job
All
in
right.
San Francisco Simmons Institute or
Wonderful.
whatever.
Wonderful. That is
Now,
great.
let's see what he says here. Let's say South lost from losing and the North freed the slaves. The South lost their power. Yeah. So they didn't free the slaves. They only freed the slaves in rebellion states. So the slaves that were in the North, like in Maryland and other places, Abraham Lincoln didn't free them. He only freed the slaves in the states he was fighting against. So he said this war would not be to end slavery. Now, I do appreciate what he did when they end up freeing the slaves, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
just telling you, his thing was he would rather we go somewhere else. That's why some went to Liberia. Okay, so understand the complexity of somebody that does good things. He did a lot of good things, and we thank him for it because he kept his word. That's why he got executed, is because assassinated, because he told the soldiers, the black soldiers, if you help us win this war, I will give you your right to vote. Right on the White House Capitol step, he gave them the right to vote. He brought them up there, and black men got the right to vote before white women, and a lot of people were mad about that. The white women were mad about it. But yeah, back then. So see, it's a lot of history to what goes on in our struggle in this country, all of us as Americans. So y'all need to know when y'all are here, the young people or people that are coming here, that we have a complicated history with this country.
Well,
Now,
it was basically economic because if the slaves were not freed, it would have destroyed capitalism. Because you got to think the South, you didn't have to pay labor costs. We exported what, cotton, agriculture. I mean, and you didn't have to pay labor costs.
this
And
was
the
the
North couldn't do that. They
the
would
North
pay.
didn't have it because they couldn't grow stuff.
No.
So the sister just told you the main reason. The main reason was to preserve the Union because the North could not They want to keep the North and South together because South Carolina was contacting European countries directly, and they on the coast. They're gonna be their own country down there.
And Charleston was the richest city at that
Come on
time in
now,
America.
watch out.
Charleston, not New York. Like you
Read
said,
what
look
Betty
it up.
Bob.
Charleston
Charleston, not New
was
York.
the richest city. It was the headquarters for, if you want to buy and I hate to say it, but if you want to buy and sell slaves, Charleston was the city.
Now, Betty Bob's. Read what Betty Bob's had to say to you, sister, if you don't mind.
Bionic woman always bring the knowledge, wisdom.
Come on
Oh
now.
no, yes. It's just
Now,
what I read, just read.
now, Jay Oliver says that the better gift is a cast iron skillet, not an air fryer.
Oh, go
Technology is
ahead.
great, but nothing
Oh
is
my goodness, I like
sustainable,
that.
right?
I like that, Jay. That's good.
And
Nothing
I
like a
love what
cast
brother,
iron skillet, boy. I
and
tell
I
you
love,
what.
yeah, yes, indeed. I don't mean cut you off. Charleston says H Town, too much whitewashing still going on today. Yeah, and see, by us
Yes.
communicate, see the fact I appreciate my non-white or non-black listeners and those of different ones because we all family.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should be able to tell a story.
That's
That
right.
when you come up here, if you Irish and you got your perspective on it, I would listen to you. I'm not mad at you. I'm
That's
telling
right.
from my perspective because you're gonna teach me some things that I may not know. So
Mm-hmm.
so
That's
it don't
right.
mean you may agree with what the South did. I'm not gonna cry about that, but we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna talk facts.
Yep, that's right.
Now I'm saying if you can honor your history from the past, why can't I honor mine? Why is it
Mm-hmm.
I'm making people feel guilty? Nah, we don't have to sit everywhere we go. Hey, you know my people slaves, right? We ain't doing all that.
No,
Nah,
no,
we don't live like that. Now,
no.
sister, you just bringing this positive energy in here. Were you the first person to come up or the second person?
No, no. Who first came on camera?
Was it Dogface Coach?
I think it was Dogface, but
Then
it
you.
was just his voice. Dogface, and then oh gosh,
But you
I
the
think
first.
no, Major Boomer was. I think Major Boomer was.
You know what?
I think he was the first one
Oh,
because
I
I
owe Major
remember.
Boomer apology. He popped up on here. He sure did.
Did he? Yeah, he
You remember
did. I
that?
remember Major Boomer.
If y'all know, let us know.
His daughter encouraged him to come online, remember? And
Remember she was
then later
watching
on,
it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sister, you've been so incredible, so wonderful, and we appreciate you because I could talk all night. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I know you
This is
can.
look because it's from my heart. I talk in my sleep.
Oh, bless your heart.
I talk in my sleep. But look, my family, where I grew up, they never heard me talk this much. They would be their jaw be dropped. I talk, but with them, I'm gonna talk with people listening to what I gotta say.
Yeah, that's
And if you
right.
got a lot of conversation, I'm gonna sit back and listen. Listen to
Mm-hmm.
Jay Oliver say he laughing at me. Now look at what love LOL. Now,
Oh
see, and
man.
this makes people so Benny said
Mm-hmm.
it was major. Because Benny, like one of the first people, I think Alaskan Ice, y'all were like the first people. Y'all came in the
Yeah,
second
Major
live stream.
Boomer. Yeah, Dogface showed Major Boomer. Oh, dog, who else? Somebody else I think came.
Benny
His
and
daughter.
the one that always donate, uh love something. I can't say his name right now. He be donating even when he don't come up here. He
Oh
be
gosh.
Ladre or something like that. Is it Ladre?
Oh
McDre
Lord.
Madre? Remember Madre? He
Something like that. Yeah, I know it's been so long, but who else used to donate too? Gosh. Oh man. I have to go back to the past videos and
we got to
check.
go do it. Look, love say Ace Town is good for his channel. See, he's stroking my head. You already got a water head, sister. So
Oh my
it's
goodness.
too much. And I'm noticing that people are enjoying us open up and being ourselves.
That's what they know. It's not people know when you're real and fake. When you're real. Just it wasn't no rehearsal or anything like that. And plus, you identify with veterans. It's like going where people speak your language. You just
Yes.
wow. Yes, the same thing. So you don't have to wonder. We understand. You don't even have to explain yourself. We just know because we're veterans. So and that's it. And that's what I
Okay.
love about that. That's why when I go to the VA, it's like Nobody say if I see a female, I tell my husband, you see a female with maybe one arm, one leg or something, he's used to it now. So it doesn't
Mm.
bother him, and all of that. I said, it's the VA. He said, but Sherry, they still be looking, even if they just got one arm and one. I said, what? He said, yeah.
Everybody trying to catch. Look,
I
look.
said, no.
Yes, indeed. Shoot, they still got a brain. They still a woman. They still got hair.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, they not. Look, my friend. Boy, y'all
You
gonna
told
laugh
me
at this here.
that.
My friend, who's he has his own channel. That's why I'm able to.
Oh,
I built
okay.
myself talking on his channel, right?
Okay.
Jason, okay. And so he wanted to do a episode on pension pimping, talking about that we military guys be pimping our benefits to get the women or whatever. So guess what happened? Y'all gonna laugh about this
Oh
here.
my
So
goodness.
he said, yeah, y'all got these benefits. Y'all shouldn't be having all these, but he's good people. So
Uh-huh.
about 2 weeks later, a sister came up and talked. She said, yes, I found me a man, Jason. He said, oh yeah. Yeah, he's a
Whoa.
military guy. Oh, he say, so you took that picture when you found out all the stuff they get, what's going on, you took it the different way to it. He said, well, the game is the game. So
Oh
he
my
thought he was
goodness.
gonna shame veterans. Let me tell you, when it comes to these benefits, people gonna be attracted toward him. So
Mm-hmm.
listen,
Yep.
so he thought the women gonna be like, oh, nah, he's using this benefits to get. I don't use mine to try to pull women in, but if some guy doing it, or women see a man that's got something productive,
Mm-hmm.
vice versa, they gonna be
Yeah.
gravitated toward it. So
Yep.
he advertised it. So let me ask you this here:
Oh my
why
goodness.
why is it important to have something like what we have? Because we talk to people all day, we relate, we may run into a few veterans. Why is this a good place to have where we can share, sister?
I would say, especially if you don't have any friend, like family member, or like just a social network, because a lot, depending on your disability, whatever, some you can't get out, or you can't
Mm-hmm.
go out and associate with people, or maybe some maybe in the shape that just God forbid, they just can't go out because of
Right,
medical issues or whatever. So at least online, you can just open up your computer or whatever you use and just feel connected that there's other people similar to you, could be worse, could be not, it doesn't matter.
right,
You can at least say hi, I'm so and so or whatever, and just relate, and that helps so much. Now, some of us can go out, but still, it's not the same because where I am, it's not a lot of veterans, especially Air
okay,
Force veterans, but there are veterans, but sometimes it's more men than females. So I don't see a
right.
lot of female veterans where I'm at. Now, certain places there's, but we call it paradise. It's all women, but some places it's not too many women. So
I'm
it's like,
listening.
man, where can we go? Where can we, hit up and talk and like that? Because sometimes you don't want to be around men,
No,
physically, but in this way, you can open up, you can, ask questions, you can just say, hey, I'm here, and you see other female, other veterans with your problem could be worse, and you can just interact and like, man, I'm not the only one in this situation. So that's why it's so important. And it also helps stimulate your mind, give you like, it's like a virtual support group, and it's
yes,
sometimes better than actually going to a support group. I'm not saying that's go if you can, but this is really just in your comfort of where you are. You can just come on and interact, no judgment, nothing. You know, I don't care if half your face gone, what, no judgment
no
or
matter,
whatever.
no
I'm
matter.
just, no judgment, not at all. You
Look,
know.
I'm physically here, but psychologically I am not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's some, and I have some interests that I'm not service connected for. But
Mm-hmm.
what our sister is saying, and I want y'all to hear this here. Uh, what our sister is saying, is that sometimes that certain groups of veterans are able to relate to each other. Like when we as guys, sometimes when y'all ladies are not here as much, we start chatting about all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? When y'all gone, we may talk for hours about
Mm-hmm.
things that we can feed back and forth.
Yeah.
And that's
And
cool.
y'all need that. Sometimes
And
y'all
y'all need
need
it too.
that.
And y'all
Mm-hmm.
need that too. And sister, you hit on it all the way. Now, do you
Yeah.
have any final comments, questions,
Well,
concerns?
hey, just keep doing what you're doing and just be you, be natural. Don't, of course, human nature, you're going to have issues here and there because you're dealing with people. That's
Hold on, let me
any.
say this. Let me cut you off for a second. Not
Okay.
any last. You say as much you want. Right now, I want you to talk as much you want. Anything you want to say. I apologize. Say any last. You just anything. Just go
Oh, no,
ahead and talk.
I
I'm
know what
loving
you
this.
mean. See,
You
I know
bringing
what
people to my
you mean.
channel. You
I,
bringing people to the channel. Get up here. They tired of seeing my ugly face. You understand?
oh, Lord.
Yeah, but
No,
Mama
I
told
know
me I
what
was
you
cute,
mean.
huh? But you know how that go. She got a little ugly baby, huh? Come
Oh
on
my
now.
goodness, and Major Boomer daughter and all that, But like I said, keep doing what you're doing, and like I said, people gonna be people. When it's successful, when people try to do stuff, it's good. If nobody try to mess with you, kind of look out. But hey, keep doing what you're doing. I love it, even though I may not come on when I want to, but I'm there. I look and then I do try to jump in and make comments and things like that. To things kind of settle down a little bit. But Kevin, all the veterans that are still putting in for your benefits, I would tell anybody Google veteran lawyer for veterans claims.
Yes,
If that's all you need to do, and just call until somebody accept your case, because that's what happened with me with Woods and Woods accepted mine,
I love
and
them. Sister, hold on. I need you to talk to him. I'm gonna have to step away. If y'all got any questions of her, let her know.
oh
Let us know
Lord,
how to. Yes, indeed, sister. We did this before.
I know
You are
you
the
stepped
sweet
away.
one.
I'm like, let's
We
go.
go.
Just
You. Let me tell you something.
I'm not
What?
no.
Let's go. Let's go from Orange County. Here we go, sister.
Oh,
Let them know I got
good
to
one.
step away for a second.
Well, go
Any
and do
question?
what you need to. Oh, get you some pineapple juice because that help with your voice since you talk a lot. That
Yes.
helps real good.
I didn't bring no water in here, but
If you're not
I
allergic
only
to
got a
it,
little bit. Now, yeah. So it's just let me
pineapple juice helps
step.
too a little bit. Keep the
I
voice
love pineapple
box,
juice. I'm gonna
uh-huh,
do
to
that,
sit while you talking because you talk a lot, so you need
and for a
more than
long
just the
time.
water. Yeah.
Now
Mm-hmm.
listen, he say listen what Kevin say. I got a Lord. Read that, sister, and
Okay.
comment on it. I'll be right back.
I got a lawyer by after service LS. Okay, that's good. And whatever they tell you to do, Kevin, make sure you do it. Don't drag your feet about anything. And also, if you haven't put in for Social Security disability, go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and do that too, especially if you're not able to work, because those are two different entities, the VA compensation and Social Security disability. Because actually, I had received Social Security disability before I got VA compensation, because of my knees. They were so bad. And so, especially if you're over 50 and over, it kind of go even better. When you're younger, it may go a little bit longer, but if you're over 50 or more, it goes a little bit faster. And they normally send you something to ask for access to your VA records. But if they need to send you to a uh, to get evaluated by Social Security. If they need to do it, they'll let you know. But with me, they didn't do it. They just went on my VA records and granted it to me. So, but I just want to let you know that. So don't, hesitate. Put in for it because you deserve that too. And also, I want to explain about the caregiver program. There's a program, and you can look it up online, that they'll pay your wife since she's helping you, but your injury, it's got to be service connected. It's got to at least be 70%. And just put in for that. You can apply for that online and they pay your wife to care for you. And then also you can put in for aid and attendance. and that goes to you because she's caring for you. But the caregiver program, they pay that directly to your wife, but the aid in attendance will go to you, so you can get both. So please apply, tell your lawyer about that so you can get all you can get, because you deserve it. You deserve it. Please do that. I know it's a lot, because writing it in the chat was kind of hard. It said I wanted to explain that to you, because it's just I know it will help you so much. You done been through so much, and you need all the benefits that's out there for you. Oh, good. I already got that going for SSDI. Well, don't worry about it because of your injury from the military. That's fine. You probably still gonna get it. Don't worry about it. Just hey, it takes about 6 months. Took about 6 months for me to get approved for SSDI. So just be patient. I believe you'll get that. I was just explaining to him, Mr. H Town, about the caregiver program to Kevin Cobart Sr.
Yes.
Because in the chat, it's kind of hard to do it in the chat, but to
Uh-huh.
explain to him what that is that when you have a service connected disability, 70% or more, um, they can pay your either your spouse, your children, or anybody you designate to care for you. Just they have to live with you in the house to care for you. And the
Yes.
veteran can get what they call aid in attendance. That goes to the veteran, but the caregiver program, that goes to the person caring for the veteran. So it don't have
Okay.
to necessarily be a relative. It can be uh, a friend or whatever, but they just have to live with the veteran. That's the only
Oh, okay,
stipulation.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
They have to live in the house. I did not know that.
Yes, for the one that you get paid. Yeah, they have to live with the veteran. So on that one. And so, but when they apply for the aid and attendance, you got when you do the form, there's two categories on that. Um, the one is if it's service connected, you get what they call the SMC. But then they
Okay.
have another one, what they call SMP, which is a pension. The pension, you don't
Oh,
have to be service connected. Like, say, for instance, it's your back and your neck, it's not service connected, then you can ask for aid. Because of that, you can't bathe yourself, you need help getting dressed, somebody has to cook for you, do your laundry, go
okay.
do all your grocery shopping. And that's what, you can do that. But if it's something service connected, like say it's your legs and your hands, you can't use them, then yeah, you need aid and attendance because you can't use your hands, can't use your legs. So somebody has to dress you, bathe you, cook, clean, housekeeping, all the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
So yes, So the veteran can get that. But the caregiver program, it's a really, really good thing. But that has to be, you have to be at least 70% service connected for the caregiver to get paid for that. So that's the only thing with that. But they also have something what they call direct care. And
Oh, let us know
that,
about that.
yeah, that is a program where the veteran gets like a budget, and they kind of pick and choose who they want to care for them, um, to, do whatever needs to be done, like bathing, cleaning, taking them to their doctor's appointments,
How is
grocery
that
shopping.
different? How is that different
The
from caregiver?
direct care, you don't have to be service connected. Say somebody has epilepsy and they can't, it leaves them paralyzed, or they have Parkinson's or something like that, and they
Yes,
can't, you
ma'am.
know how that does. It may not be service connected, but because the doctor sees like, oh, well, you can't take care of yourself, so they can put them what they call direct care. Even though that's not service connected, but
Okay.
their eyes may be service connected, but it's not enough to get the
The care they need.
yeah, the caregiver program. So it's many avenues. So like I said, to get the care, especially if they require help, and there's no shame in that. So you don't have to, people think you got to be totally wheelchair bound. No, you don't. You
Oh, you
know,
don't.
no,
Now,
no.
okay, sister. Brother Kevin say I had a CE appointment. What's a
What's,
CE appointment?
yeah, what's CE? I don't know what that is.
Appointment July 1st. He say,
Yes,
yes,
man, I will
mama,
buy.
I will bind a woman.
What is
And let's see.
CE?
Uh, and maybe we missing something.
Okay, yeah, I don't know
Uh,
what a CE is.
Jailif
I
say,
use that.
okay, I use most of my secondary conditions from covered conditions to bring added
Oh,
percentage. Okay. And
okay.
Kevin say he
That makes
90%
sense.
right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
he got
great.
90 trying to get to 100.
Well, he
They
will.
they proved everything else, but their work they deferred something. Tell me if I use the right term. His mental health thing they work on it. He say I
Oh,
forgot a
okay.
lot to take my meds sometime. Okay.
Yeah,
He
that you
say,
can use that as yeah, you can come under the uh aid and attendance because your wife have to help you with your medication management. Comes under
mm,
that
talk about it.
medication management, your meals, your she takes you to your appointments. She do the
Mm,
housekeeping. She probably help you like put your shirt on. It don't have to be. She might need to help you put your shirt on. Help cut your hair, shave you, cause you might be too nervous, you might cut yourself, things
yes.
like that. Daily living. Mm-hmm.
Activities of daily life.
Yes, and she can get paid for that. My wife does all. Yep, that's right. So she could get under the caregiver program. You can do that part online. If you're not sure, just ask your lawyer. It's real easy to do. If because everybody's, I'm not saying she's not, but some people are not computer savvy like that. But then you can get the help to do that. So don't be afraid. To ask for help, to do that because you deserve that. Your wife and you get aid and attendance benefit. And it should have been TDIU at least.
Right.
But anyway, hopefully he get PNT. That's even the best, if he can. But I'm shocked they haven't got him TDIU. But still, he can get the caregiver and all that because he's 90%.
Mm. Now that's real talk. Now, so you saying he'll be able to get it because he's 90%.
Yeah, depending on what he's serving, if it's a one issue that's service connected or it's a combination of things, because
Uh-huh.
one of them has to at least be 70%.
Oh, so which one of them you have to be 100% for?
But since if his back and his foot are service connected, then just he need to go to his primary care and ask for the direct care and let them know. Don't be ashamed. Say, hey, my wife, cause of my back and my feet, she had to do everything, bathe me, help me get dressed. You got to tell them that. Cause they're not, some of them not gonna ask you, hey, do you need help? Some doctors will, but not all of them gonna do that. Because they think, well, if you don't know, why tell it? So you got to, let them know, hey, I need help. And even if you go to a civilian doctor, get that written up too. She can do a lay statement. Say, yes, I'm Miss Cobart Senior. I have to help my husband get dressed.
Mm.
Every day he has, he needs
Talk about it.
45 minutes to get out of bed because his knees are in pain and his back, and we need a special lift to help him get up. And even if you need your house redone to make it more efficient for you, to have her write a lay statement, all that what she do for you, because she's the one living with you, and to back all that up, she has to monitor, do your med management because you might forget because of PTSD. Make
Come on,
sure
let's
you
talk about it.
don't, you know, cut yourself with the razor, especially being a man, if you have a
Yes.
gun in the house, I gotta make sure the gun is locked up in the safe.
Yes.
All that you need to stress that. I mean, just please don't be ashamed. Forget all that man stuff because this your benefits. Because you don't tell them, they don't know. You
No
know,
ego.
even if you have incontinent issues, hey, I made an accident because I couldn't get to the, because my back was hurting so bad. I couldn't make it to the toilet in time. You know, try to be nice about it, but we say
Incontinence.
incontinent. That's
You
what
had
it
an
means if
accident.
you have,
Can't control your bowels
yes, bowels or urine.
or
So
urine.
just that counts. Yes, sir. All that counts. Put that down. You may not need to wear Pampers, but you need to stress that, and she had to help me, or whatever. And even after, she needs to help me, clean up. Uh, hey, I can't get no more serious than that. I mean, gosh, what else they need to, you got to spell it out for them and get
Yes.
that. Tell your lawyer that. Don't tell them all of that, but you can work on that now.
Mm. Don't
Please,
wait
or
for it.
direct care. Yeah, tell your doc, hey, I'm hurting. My wife doing. Can we get care? Tell them, please, because I hate to see it, Mister H Town. Depending on where you are, black people, it's like it's a different standard.
Yeah.
It is. Sometimes it's a different standard. By the mercy of God, you might get a good doctor that's gonna, hey, you need this, you need that, and by most time, if you don't ask, don't tell them.
Because that of course, because especially women going in and have birth, they try to take the babies out a lot of time, and the
Oh
women. So this
gosh.
is, let me tell you, say me and the guys been talking. When we have children, the
Mm-hmm.
doctors try to get us to do exams on the talking about you want to check to see if the baby got Down syndrome. They looking for a reason to take the baby away.
Oh
Not
my
they
lord.
see they think I know that. I say, listen, I don't care if the
Oh
baby come out
God.
with 5 legs. They my child,
I know
so the
that's
heck with
right.
it. So they looked at that white lady doctor looked at me like
Mm.
crazy. So long as you do your job right,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
unless
Oh
you got some other
gosh.
apprehensions about doing your job,
Uh-huh.
she ain't never had no problem out of her from then on.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
but this didn't happen to 3 or 4 black men I know.
Mm-hmm.
They try to ask the women, and I said I don't need no prenatal to check to see if the child got this or that.
That's
Whatever come
crazy.
is it. That
That's
whoever want to
right.
know, I said if she want to know, that's on her. But don't come to me with that
They
because
can
you
tell
ain't
you
asking me.
that. When she pregnant, they can tell if something going on with the baby while the baby in the womb. They can do that. So that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, they just trying to come up. So what they asking me for? They just run the test.
They do that while she's the woman carrying the baby.
But they trying to see if they gonna have any blowback from me, and they see that I wasn't gonna be for it.
That's sad.
Anything, yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
But yeah,
Now,
tell the VA what y'all need. Y'all speak up. Don't be shamed.
look here what the J. Oliver said. Read
Yeah,
that,
that's
sister.
true. It depends on what your state uh the pay. Like if you live in California, of course you're gonna get paid more than somebody that lives in Mississippi. You see what I'm saying? They
Uh-huh.
go by the cost of a GS4 pay grade. That's what they say about GS4 pay grade. So it just depends on where your state, the cost of living allowance for your state. So it can vary from state to state.
Okay.
hmm Locality pay, that's what they call it.
Locality pay.
GS4 locality pay. So look up that. It's a chart I think on the VA.gov of the locality pay, and that's about around what you would get. If now they got two different tiers, 1, 2, and 3. Of course, 3 is the top pay, depending on how severe the veteran is.
Okay, let me ask you this, sister. I know you may have answered it. Love, let's say great information, Bionic Woman. Did you answer this? Charleston say Bionic
Yes, that's
Woman.
it. Aid in attendance. Yes, sir, Mr. Charles Zimmerman. Aid in attendance. That's what it's called. And it's a form you fill it. Your doctor has to, even a civilian doctor can fill it out. Don't have to be necessary the VA. Uh, most doctors know this form.
Oh, they do.
Yes, sir. You
Even
got
at
to
the
take.
VA.
No, it's a regular civilian. Like if you get Medicare, if you like get disability, Social Security. If you don't like, if you say above 65, you get Medicare anyway.
Right.
But if you like young and you get disability, they can fill it out. You can get a civilian doctor to fill it out. It don't have to necessarily be the VA doctor.
Okay. Okay. Now that's you. Now, what he said, Kevin say CE. I think they call it that now.
Oh,
CE.
CNP is they
They call it.
changed it. Okay,
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
they
know
they
that.
changed term. See, we getting new. That's why we need to
I
keep
didn't
in the.
know that they
We need
changed
to hear
it
people.
to. Okay, I
Me
didn't know
neither.
that.
Now listen to what
VA
Jay
home
Oliver.
visits and training verification. With that, yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that with whoever's going to take
Can you
care of the
read that whole
veteran.
question out? Because I so everybody can hear. Because some people may not be.
The caregive program has VHA home visits and training verifications. So if you get approved, yeah, they'll have somebody come out, make sure you know how to take care of the veteran, what to do, da 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 da.
Okay.
But that's once you get approval, of course. Now there is another caregiver program you don't get paid for, but the one I'm talking about is the one they pay you for it. So you want to go for that one. But definitely, Mr. Kevin Kovac Sr., go for that, cause hey, your wife, she deserved to get paid, for that, cause I know it's a lot of work taking care, and I know she do it with love and care and tender care. But that's good that the VA has that now, that the spouse or whoever deserves to get paid to do that.
Yes. And he says, Kevin say, take notes.
Oh, I'm
He said,
sorry if
I
I'm
am.
talking too fast.
You didn't do nothing. You talking right. I'm just. He say, take notes. I'm trying to catch up.
I'm
And
filed for
Kevin,
TDIU. Okay,
uh-huh.
good.
He said, I'm mental health 70%.
Yes, you qualify for that. Please do that, Kevin Kovar, for your PTSD. Or don't be shamed, because that affects your memory. Cause I have a lot of that short term memory, and that's why my husband has to help me. Especially, I like, did I take that medicine? Cause
Come
there's
on
one
now.
medicine, if I forget, I'm gone. Cause I don't have a thyroid, and I
Okay.
have to
Oh,
take
okay.
it. Oh, oh, the thing came up about P. Yeah,
Now,
I don't
ain't
have
that
a.
funny how this phone started talking to you?
It
Go
did
ahead.
though, cause it heard me say PTSD, and gave me the what you call it, the definition of it. I'm like, I'm not
Yes,
talking to
ma'am.
you. But anyway, yeah, that's correct. So you qualify for that, because you need help with your medication management. You may forget to take your medicine. You get depressed. You may want to cut yourself with the
Come
razor or
on. Talk
something.
about it.
Um, you don't want to do anything. She have to, help you. Come on, honey. Come on. Let's take a shower. Let me get you dressed. Like that.
Yes.
Cook your meal so you don't forget to leave some on the stove and burn down the house. Um, Gosh.
Let me say something on that. The
Mhm.
the issue is sometimes, especially we as men, we
Mhm.
don't like not being able to manage stuff ourselves. We don't like to feel helpless, and it becomes frustrating. We can be aggravated at times with people helping us with stuff. So we have to really learn how to accept help from people
Well, in
without.
this sense, it might be some days you can do something, but for us getting the benefits, you need to just say this. It's not saying 100% of the time you have to lean on your wife or your spouse or whoever. But it's just the fact that the benefit is there when you need a helping hand, or you
Come on,
need
talk about it.
just like somebody to kind of prop your head up. It's just going to be days you're going to need that. And it's
You know,
not saying you weak or you a punk or nothing like that, but it's
no.
knowing that it's there for your wife, because I know it's something. It takes a lot, and at least it make knowing that she getting a little compensation. It'll give her that boost, or whoever caring for you that boost. To keep going, a little gas to keep going.
Yes.
And I know she do it, or they do it from their heart because they love you. But it's something about having a little ching ching to
Talk
just
about it.
keep you going. You know what I mean? She might want to go to the store and buy her a little what's that purse? Michael Kors little bag with put a
Michael
little
Coles, yes.
marine emblem on there. I'm a veteran's wife or whatever. Just keep her going or whatever. It's just the fact that there's just something there to help you. And you don't have to feel that all is gone, and it's
Yes.
nothing like that. We don't look at it being weak, or you can't. No, it's only because of your country that you're suffering like this, or you going through like this. And
Okay.
so why not take the benefits that the
Yes.
country, has to offer, because you gave up your time and your energy. And now some of us lost body parts and limbs. I'm technically I am a amputee, but my parts are from the inside missing.
Okay.
There are some
Yes.
people you see outside, but mine are inside. If you see me how I am, I look like a cyborg, you know.
That's why you
But
call yourself bionic woman.
yes,
Not
yes,
little
because the
sister.
eye, the neck, the body woman. What is no thyroid? Oh, I'm so sorry, love. It's the Texas accent. I didn't mean to. I got to slow down a little bit. I do not have. There's an organ in your neck. It's shaped like a butterfly, and it's called the thyroid. The thyroid pretty much controls like your metabolism,
Okay.
even I think some functioning with your eyes, your oh god, it does your hormones. What else it does? Your sleep, your energy, your it does a lot. And some people keep it, but they just take medicine. But in my situation, it was so damaged they had to take it out, or I would have got cancer. So they give pills to replace what it does, and I have to take that till the day I die.
Now I don't know what Alaska Nights. This from Little Earth. She said I had my daughter at 36, and they wanted to run that test. Okay. Oh, okay. I said
Really?
no. Talking about evaluating like what we did. Let
Oh,
me play catch up.
really?
Yeah. So
What?
they want
That's
to run these tests. You ain't
crazy.
running nothing with me.
I know
You
that's
listen, my
right.
baby coming here because I don't trust none of you anyhow. You wonder why our elders
Uh-uh.
didn't want to go to the hospital. Now we know why.
Yeah, I
Now,
see that.
love
Especially
say
VA. Yeah.
great information, Jay Oliver. Let's see. Then we got
Oh, hello,
Tawana.
Dewana Buruk.
Now
Sam
listen,
checking.
say that's true. That is true. With my last child, they asked
Oh.
me for the
Mm-hmm.
test and I declined,
Isn't
but
that
my
some?
daughter was perfectly healthy.
Oh
Let me
my
tell you
goodness.
something.
Oh
My
gosh.
barber, they said that his daughter had some kind of possibly got some kind of brain issue. They said, how can you know when she's in her mama's stomach? That girl is like one of the top of her class. She
That's
graduated
wonderful.
with honors in
Mm-hmm.
college. But
Wonderful.
if he would have listened to them when she was in her mama womb, there'd have been some problems.
That would have messed her up. Yeah.
Yeah, listen. So
Trying to experiment on these people.
Love say, been busy, keep track of the claims. Oh, they talk to each other. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now let's see what he say. Seniors and disabled. He said seniors and disabled don't know this information. A lot of seniors don't know computer skills. I learned basic library in
Yeah,
2004.
I
Now, what
understand.
do you
Now I
think
see
about what
why.
Charleston's saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like he's right, because a lot of people don't have computer skill where they can look up Google stuff. That's like foreign language to a lot of people, and I understand that, and that's why it's just so important. I wish some of the younger people would help in that way to like look up the benefits and the entitlements that most of these veterans are entitled to. So
Right,
you're
right.
right. You're so right. Oh gosh.
Man, and then our brothers, let's see here. Kevin says, I would like my wife to get this benefit. So
Yes,
how would
sir.
he get his wife
She
contacted with
just
this?
go online. It's under the I think it's on the va.gov website. Just Google caregiver program. And you
VA.gov caregiver program.
yes, uh-huh. And it's a thing online. You can do it online. It's really, really easy to get the ball rolling. And
See,
then once you fill it out, the little form or whatever, then somebody will call you from your VA in your area, and then
okay.
they'll get it going from there.
So now,
Yes.
hold on, let me see.
Because they'll have his information because they'll call directly from the VA.
Okay. Now, so love say real talk, bionic woman, getting paid for what a person do for free. Now let me ask you this here. That how do they pay for the caregiver? Is it what how does it amount? If you have a caregiver, do they pay them?
Well, it's who he chooses. If he want to be his wife, it can be a child, long as they're, I think, above 18 or older, or it can be a, significant other, friend, but they just have to live with the veteran. They
Okay,
have to
had to
live.
live
They
with,
have to
they had
live
to be
with
in
the
the same
veteran.
house. Okay.
Yes, they have
Now,
to live with the veteran. That's the criteria.
criteria. Love say, okay, I see bionic woman. Thanks for clarity. No thyroid.
Yeah,
Yes.
forgive me, love. I'm getting
Now you
started
didn't
because
say
we,
nothing wrong.
me and Mr. H Town, when you talk to another Texan, we just, well, we know it's just Southern dialect, so I have
Look,
to
I
remember to slow it down and
yes. Because we understand each other. Look, I
right.
was talking to a sister
You
and her
don't want to
husband's
go to
Jamaican.
Louisiana. Hmm.
Look, Lord, yeah, yeah, that child, baby, you know how I go. Look, I was talking to a sister, her husband Jamaican.
Okay,
So I said, "Do you understand what we said?" She's from Fifth Ward too. I said,
okay.
he said I understand about 80%, but 85% of what y'all saying. He said, but I've been here 30 years. It took me a while because
Um,
being here from Texas, we have a
right.
certain way, and don't let us get on a run.
That's right.
Man, now what you talking about? They don't know little terms like what you talking about, man. They don't
Right.
understand things. We got 16 watching, 16 likes.
Oh, it's coming
Kevin
up.
say,
Wow.
Lover say
Yo,
recap.
rep. That's right. Your rep can help you too if you have a good rep. That's that as well.
Now read this. What I think this our sister. She's come here before. Go ahead.
I haven't met her. Okay. That is why this conversation is so important. We miss out on so much because we don't know. I want to remind people to apply for clothing allowance before deadline. Yes.
Hmm.
That's true. That's
Boy,
right.
see y'all bringing out this information, and look, I said it's going to be question and answers. I didn't say I was going to be the one answering them. Now, did you hear me?
That's right. That's right. If you wear certain kind of creams, it don't have to be just for people in wheelchairs. People
Bionic
that have
woman.
medication, some kind of creams
But
or
what about this bionic woman?
braces and that
There you
kind of
go.
stuff.
Now, tell us a little bit about the braces, how they can affect.
Yeah, because you wearing something again, especially when I know when I before they I used to wear some knee braces. Oh God, those things was a pain. But I mean, what could I do? I had to wear them because my knees were just so bad.
Do you get a clothing allowance?
Well, at the time, I didn't know I could because I'd assumed you had to be in a wheelchair. See what I mean? If
Do
you
you
don't
get it now?
ask, they don't tell you.
If you don't mind me asking, do you get one now?
Oh no, I haven't. But I can ask about it.
Ask about it, but you wear a brace. Does it damage your
No,
clothing at
no,
all?
now I don't since I had the replacement.
Oh, okay, because you don't wear
Yeah,
it no more. Okay,
but
okay.
this was years. This was years ago, before, way before I did the replacement. So
Okay. Yes. So
that's why.
Jay Oliver says VA form 21-2680 for aid
Yes.
in attendance and
Uh-huh.
VA form 10-10CG for a comprehensive caregiver, one paid primary
That's right.
and
That's it.
unpaid backup. Come on
Yeah,
now.
that's it. Yeah, you
So
can
so okay. Now last can I
care
say care
system.
system. All right.
Yes,
See,
that's
family.
correct.
Do you see how the knowledge get to go back and
Look
forth
at
here?
that. Look
I,
at
I don't know
that.
nothing about this. The H-Town vet, when it comes to caregiver stuff, I'm like a kid sitting in a college classroom. I don't know what's going on. I'm a I'm a
Ooh,
I'm a
because I'm
kindergartner.
learning too. I'm
Now,
learning too. I didn't realize about clothing allowance. I'm
now
learning too.
look, I'm gonna get to you, love. Our sister broke the one that broke it down said VA
VA
form for
for, let me write that
10
down.
10 dash
86.
86 78
Let me
10
write that
dash
down. Uh-huh.
I'll tell you 10 dash 86
86, 78. Okay,
78
I wrote
clothing
that
allowance.
down. Okay,
Clothing
clothing
allowance.
allowance. Okay, got it.
Now, love say real talk bionic woman. I was told the same thing to get a service dog
Good.
and I did not take no for an answer. Okay.
That's
Yes,
good.
indeed. See, family, are we caught up on that? Sister,
Mm-hmm.
we look tell us any other things that you've been wanting to say when it comes to
Oh, God.
benefits or anything else, because hold on, he said the clothes, he letting you know She was asking about that
Oh, August
deadline
the 1st. Really? Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for
for
sharing
clothing
that,
allowance.
Jay.
Do you take any creams or anything you put on your skin for the where you had the surgery at or anything?
Oh, yeah. Uh, there, what all I use right now, I know there is one I can get a scar cream, but I mean the VA didn't like issue it to me or anything like that. So,
But
uh,
all you got to do is see if it's on the list.
okay, okay.
They
Where
have
do
a
I get
list.
that list from? Okay, let me look
Y'all
that
tell
up.
them
List.
about the list. See, there's a
Okay,
list of creams that are associated with your condition.
okay.
So find out about the list, and you can
I
get
sure will.
an outside doctor to approve it for that condition. If your
Okay,
doctor primary care, huh?
okay, got you.
Well, we talking this thing. Listen, we
To the
talking it out
prosthetic
now.
represented at your local VA man. Find a VA medical center near you. Apply by mail. Okay. Okay, I will do that. I will do that. Bring your application or mail it to the prosthetic representative at your local VA medical center. Find a VA medical center near you. Apply by mail. Mail your application to this address. Okay,
Yes.
I would do that.
And then love say great information is how you say that name.
Yeah, I would love to hear it
How do
sound
you say that?
Turkish.
How you say that name? Dewana? How you say that name?
Look like Dewana
Dewana. Okay.
Baruch. Almost look Turkish.
Yes. And then listen, Jay Oliver got to be prescribed
Oh,
and on
prescribed.
the
Okay.
list. So it has to be prescribed. That's why I say get
Prescribed.
your
Yeah, I
doctor.
don't have any
Do it have to be by a
prescription
VA
cream.
doctor? Let me ask you,
Yeah,
is that does it have to be prescribed by a VA doctor, or can you get your outside doctor, MD, to prescribe it
that would
that
be
deals with that?
good. Cause I
Find
can
out.
get my one of my doctors to do that if that's possible. Cause
Let us know, fam, if y'all know.
that would be good. I just emailed my attorney. That's good. Uh, Kevin, that's beautiful. Please get on it, cause y'all deserve it. Please get on it.
So she
Yes,
said how
Lord.
she says pronounce
Dewana
Dewana Burke.
Baruch.
Burke. So we gonna do the Dewana part because I know I can't.
Okay, yeah, the one.
I
Okay.
thank you
I
for
don't want
letting
to
us
mess up
know.
her last name. I don't
I
want to chop up nobody's name.
I was calling Benny Bernie for about 8 months. He never said nothing. I felt
Oh,
so
bless his
horrible.
heart.
He never said. Somebody said no. It's Benny, not Bernie,
Benny.
and
Okay,
he ain't
yeah.
say
So
nothing. I felt so horrible.
that's so no,
Listen, love,
yeah,
love,
the
say
one. But that's a
common ground
beautiful
here.
name.
Love, love, say
Okay.
common ground here. Real
Real
talk.
talk. All right.
Very helpful, and he has a special just one for you. And I ain't gonna say nothing. That's for you.
Okay, but can I get it? Sure, yes, sir. You sure can. No problem.
That ain't no problem. Y'all
Yes, sir.
welcome to.
Sure, no problem. Have Mr. H Tag and give you my email. We can go from there. No problem,
Definitely so.
sir.
No problem at all.
Yes, please. And tell your
That's why
beautiful
we trying
wife
to.
I said hi.
Yes, indeed. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So
Cause
now,
I know
yeah. Do you believe this here? And I'm glad that you put it in bold letters, sister. Do you believe what this sister just did? God said Kevin used the rep to the fullest. Now
Yep.
listen what our sister, she put the medication down that
Oh,
could
go
damage your
ahead,
clothing.
Alaska Nice. Oh
So
my
if you're
goodness.
watching this live and recorded,
They can
I
damage
want
the clothes. Okay.
so
Ooh,
so
boric
so so
acid. Oh my goodness. Okay.
okay, Ace Tone, basic
Okay.
I can't pronounce that.
Oh, I ain't gonna
Uh
try to pronounce all that stuff. This you need a pharmacist to pronounce this stuff.
these are some of the medications that could damage your clothing that you can get a clothing allowance. Family,
Let me take a picture of this.
medications that can damage clothing allowance. I,
Wow.
I guess they're the ones that damage and they're on that list.
Okay. So
Okay,
it
come
has to
on.
be prescribed. No wonder they have to be prescription.
Prescribed and have to be on the list.
Yes.
So it
Okay.
can't be a medicine that you're using
You
for it
using
that's
right.
that's that's prescribed, but it's not on the list for the VA.
Got to be on the list. Okay, that makes sense.
Love say real connection, Kevin. Love say very useful information, Alaska Nights.
Thank you,
Y'all
Alaska
got
Nice. Thank
man.
you.
Now, Jay Oliver, y'all made me feel good. I just got to, because I checked my email before we come on. I got an email that boy that just
Okay.
hit me. I'm like, wow, where's this from? What is this? So y'all just have made my day.
Oh,
Now,
goodness.
Jay Oliver say, secure message, your
I need
VA
me an ice
doctor.
cream. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, to get you something, you can silence your camera if you gotta go, whatever, let us know.
Oh, no, no, no. It's just, but thank you all. I mean, I hope, you guys, please get your men. Don't be afraid. Please don't think about that. That's just for your VA benefits. Then you
Yes.
can do all that macho stuff later. But get your stuff, get your benefits, please.
Yeah, benefits over pride.
That's
See,
right.
look, let
That's
me
right.
I have, as in the words of my brother Jason, I have no ego to offend, what did he say, to inflate or offend. So
Yeah,
it
excuse me.
don't to me, I'm down to earth.
That's
I'm
right.
here trying to make things better.
Shoot, all these one. I know who's 100% at the VA because I see everybody with these new GMC trucks over here. I'm like,
Oh, I can't wait till I
golly.
get mine one
I'm
day,
serious.
boy.
Yeah.
And look, do you see them DV plates everywhere, sister? Let us know if you see
Yes,
them.
sir. Everywhere. The F-150, GMCs,
Uh,
Dodge Rams. I'm like, yeah, I see who's 100%.
do
New
you know what I?
trucks.
You know what I like about it is that a lot of the veterans they move quiet. They don't make a whole bunch of noise. Now
No.
listen, Bionic Woman, you got a special message to you from before you roll out.
Oh, yes. Betty Bops, yes. Of
So
course.
Betty Bops and Kevin. So those two
Yes,
we
no
gonna
problem. I would love to
and
hook up with you.
any of the sisters want to hook up with sister Bionic Woman or Betty Bops, just let us know and they and y'all
Yes.
if they I know Bionic Woman in particular because she the one say so. So we'll do it like that, okay?
Okay, yes,
For,
that's
for you want
fine.
to hook up with Bionic Woman, definitely. So make sure
Oh,
and email me y'all
I
if I
hope she
forget to
come
do it.
online. I would love to see her. But when they're ready. But I just
Yeah,
want no
everybody.
no shame,
I
guys.
know
And
it make you feel
also, I
good.
want to show the ladies. I don't. Sometimes I can't wear a wig, but
Uh
I
huh.
have this issue.
What
And
is it called?
my hair won't grow back. I don't know why. When I came back, growth was just wouldn't grow back. So
Do they have
sometimes
any?
it's hot and I don't feel like wearing a wig, and they think I'm a guy, but it
Is it
is
a
what it is.
condition? Is it a condition?
Uh, I really don't. Nobody really can tell
You was
me
in doing the Desert Storm. You need to get it undiagnosed because you don't know what it is. You can
because
get such connect for that.
it won't grow back. It just
Undiagnosed illness. You need to
mm-hmm.
look at. Now listen.
Oh, this some more medicines.
These are some of the more the medicines,
Wow, gosh,
alcohol based, different thing. Y'all
right.
better make sure. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of that so I can get all that to go to the pharmacist. I'm serious because the pharmacist gonna have to explain all this stuff because this is chemistry stuff.
Now, love say real connection, Betty Bobs. Yes, indeed.
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
Kevin say email the information. Got you.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah. Now I'm a see because when we've been talking about connecting y'all in the past, I'm gonna clarify tonight when the sister get off why I had issues with that. Cause I
yeah.
got people on the back channel, they doing everything to try to cause confusion with me and the channel. I don't even have know these people. I haven't seen some of them. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have no idea what's what. You're like, who is this? And they saying stuff, but that's why I do everything documented.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's
I
right.
document
Document.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right.
everything. Say people, see, that's why only certain people I feel comfortable talking to, especially on the back channels. Now listen to what he say here. H-Town now a pharmacist channel. Oh, no, this
That's
is a
cute.
disclaimer. I am not a pharmacist
Mr.
channel.
Zimmer,
I
that
do
is
not
so
prescribe
cute.
medication. I am a psychologically
That is cute.
disabled veteran. Disclaimer,
Oh my
disclaimer,
goodness. That's
disclaimer.
who I
Oh,
would like to come on camera. Mr. Zimmer, he need to come on camera. He is good.
is he not a comedian?
Oh my goodness. He is.
Man, do we
Oh
see?
gosh.
But we need an environment where he can feel comfortable because me and
Yes.
Mr. Zimmerman are so much alike. I said that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when stuff happened, people try to make him feel guilty. I've been
No.
there. Yeah, because
No, don't
somebody it wasn't people, it was just one person that expert troll. So he tried to do some slick statement to him. But Brother Charlton, you speak freely here.
That's right.
We
That's
good.
right. And I appreciate what he shared about everything. I mean, Really, I thank him for that. No shame in the past, all that, he learned from it, and that's all that counts. And I
Yeah.
appreciate him sharing his experiences because it is what it is,
He didn't do nothing wrong. He just was being
No.
him. And people don't like that we get along here. What we want to fuss and argue for?
For
If
what?
we have a day where we fuss and argue, we'll get over it. Sometimes they be going back and forth in the chat, and I let them go back. And
Hmm.
that's why I say put Ed on there. So if y'all getting into it, that's between y'all.
It's
Y'all grown
about
folk
helping
business.
each other get the benefit. That's what we're here for, to help each other. Because every one person don't know it all. It's all that's right. Support. You're right, love. It's all about support.
Listen, Charleston say,
Cool
"Cool family,
family.
I a joker." He like to use that word, "I a joker." I
Well,
be
you
listening.
we need that. I mean, seriously. Oh my goodness, we need that.
Look what he say.
Hmm.
He say this is better than an SNL skit. Hi, y'all.
That's
Hella
cute.
family and Bonnet woman.
Hi, Gary.
Gary in the house, boy. And Jay Allen said hi
Oh
to
my
Gary.
goodness.
Now listen to what he
Oh
said.
boy, that's
You know what's been
cute.
so interesting about Love Love?
That is so
Love
cute.
is so committed. He is so
I would love to
he
meet Love.
man.
I would love to see
Sister,
him.
and sister, you don't look like no man. You look like a beautiful woman. So I don't know what they're talking about. You look
Well,
like
they
a
they
sister.
do. They be like, oh, ma'am. I'm like, duh, these ain't no implants, honey. No, baby, these hips ain't
Yeah.
implanted. No
Nah,
doctor can make this up.
nah,
No.
nah. This ain't Kim
Uh-uh.
Kardashian stuff over it. It's real.
No, no. From
Listen, so
cornbread, pinto bean.
ham hocks.
Oh, yes, sir. No.
Boy, they don't know how we talk down here,
Pork
do
chops.
they? We used to call her Sister Big Bone. Remember that song they made, Sister Big Bone? Love say we must support each other
Oh boy, I'm
no matter
sorry, y'all.
what. And that's my whole thing.
Oh my goodness. But
And they
anyway,
talk
oh God, ooh, Lord, y'all done
jokes
made me
is good for
hungry.
the channel. That's
It is. It
now, sister.
is. Laughter is good for the soul. That is
Yeah,
so
the
true.
Bible
Boy,
say,
that is true.
you know what? It also say that a merry heart is like
That's
medicine.
right. It is
Huh?
like a
It's
medicine. Yes,
see, we ain't
sir.
got to be mad and but stop. If you might
No.
look for some of you, you might have been mistreated by other people that come
That's
in
right.
talking nice,
Yeah.
but this ain't that. And we
Mm-mm.
regulate the channel in such a way that we all make sure we try to be sensitive to each other. And if it ain't, you say, well, hey, that ain't what I don't like what this
Yeah.
is. We get to it. We good. Cause heck, we just having fun here and supporting each other and informing each other. Betty
Oh.
Bob say thank you, love.
Ooh, excuse me.
Did love say LOL Bionic woman.
Same
Boy,
to
you cut
you.
it.
Same to you, love.
And then love say he talking to Betty Boss. Well, sister, we want to thank you for coming
Oh
on.
God.
Hope you come on
My
more often.
pleasure.
Hope some of the other sisters feel encouraged to come up.
Yes, please
Sometime we
come
want them
on.
here
Come on, you all. If
because
when you're ready, everybody's not, I'm not no camera and all that stuff, but I just want to just say thank you. And I promise Kevin I will come on, and I want to keep my word. And that
yes,
means a lot. My mom raised me like that. You say your words, stand on it.
you
I know
remember
people
that.
don't believe that, but hey, your word sometimes is more than dollars and cents. I'm from the old school. Yes, your word meant something back in the day. Yes, it did.
Yes,
And I
indeed.
wanted to do that. I told him that I would come on camera, and I did. I said, I got to do that. I promised Kevin. And I got to do Kelvin, and I have to do it.
See,
Hmm.
and let me tell you something. Your word is your word, and your
That's
name is your
right.
name,
That's
and that's why
right.
you got to protect it because it's what you got. That's why
Yes, sir.
in all that you got to get an understanding.
That's right.
See, you got to make sure because you don't want your good to be evilly spoken
That's
of.
right.
I ain't
Because,
gonna say no more. I end up getting saved again, but thank you, sister. But I've been working on getting closer to the Lord, my sister.
what good? What good, Mr. H Town? But we're praying for the success of the channel and those that, not religious or whatever. Hey, we're not trying
Yes.
to push nothing on
No,
anybody because that's not what this is about. But
just
it's
good
just our
vibes.
upbringing. That's how we were brought up. Most Southern people are brought up in a religious way,
So that's
most.
just part of our expression.
That's right.
Whatever you believe or don't believe, if you're atheist, you cool
Thank
with
you,
us.
Mr.
Because
Zimmerman.
guess what? We're gonna treat you right no matter what.
That's
Say,
right. That's right.
I'll say
That's
100%
right.
bionic woman honor.
Thank
And
you,
then
sir. And same for you.
any last words to our sister? We have our brother saying this to you. You can read it.
Yes, thank you, sir. Hello to
Yes,
her.
indeed.
Yes.
Bionic woman, old school. Love, love,
Oh my
and love,
goodness.
love, and he say real talk. Word is bond, and then love, love saying here, and that's it, sister. We gonna let you go.
Okay, guys, you guys take care. I gotta go find me some chicken or something.
Go get
But
some, cause I ate right before I ate some.
you did? Oh, okay.
I've been eating healthy, so I ate some chicken on some wheat crackers,
Oh,
some chicken
good.
breast from that Oscar Mayer chicken,
Oh, I know
sliced
what you're
chicken
talking
breast,
about. Yeah, I know
and
what
with
you're
some
talking about.
cheese. I forget what kind of cheese that was, but thank you
Okay.
for being so incredible, and we needed this.
Oh boy, I tell you, I'm glad I came on. But anyway, you guys be blessed, be well, and whatever we can do to help, hey, just hit me up, no problem. Take care, everyone. Love you guys, okay?
Hold on, they say it was an honor. Betty Bob say good night, Bionic
Oh,
woman.
good night,
Good.
Betty Bob, Jay. Good night, Jay Oliver.
See you
So
till
nice to
next time.
meet everybody. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Now, family, wasn't that wonderful? Now, family, let us talk. Let me put a little of the music back on. What I enjoyed that because see when I tell y'all stuff going on in the back channels, fam. Now look at the family. Look at the family here. Kevin say outstanding. Kevin Colbert Sr. say outstanding. Dewana, I think I pronounced it right there. Let me make sure. I'm gonna look it up, sister. And she's happy and then Gary said, I enjoyed your spirit, Bionic Woman. We got 18 likes and 14 watching. Then Betty Bob say, I really enjoyed it. Now, family, let me explain to y'all what stuff goes on in the back channel as our channel grows and we're doing so good and everything is going so wonderful. Let me get this right. All right, get all that shiny stuff out the way. Now, family, I want y'all to understand that there's no way for people to, I guess, attack me really unless they come on the channel. The only other thing they can do is go to the chat in the what do you call it? The chat in the on the YouTube channel, but that's public. So they want to try to make it a private thing, but I don't play that. Now, what I've been getting an email from individual. This is somebody that's from a long time ago. Okay, we talking about 8 months. Nobody that's been here for a while. About 4 days, they came a long time ago. This is nobody that's currently communicating. So I want to make that clear. None of the active members now. Okay, but we want to. Okay, we got the information, and we'll definitely do that, family. But I want y'all to see this email exchange. Okay, I blocked out. Hope I blocked out everything. You know. Now I want you to see this, fam. I got the last response from this person today. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm a person. So what happened? If you go start at the top, the person said, I am not a damn troll. He said this maybe a couple of days ago on the 22nd. Sir, I have been nothing but kind and courteous to you the entire time I visit your channel. Please stop being immature and insecure. So I don't know what they're talking about because the only people I talk about is I'll bring up their name as the expert troll. So, and this person, I don't know what they're talking about. So I'm like, I then have to look them up. I said, oh, they used to come back in the day, and I saw them on the YouTube channel. Because, when I send y'all stuff saying, hey, where y'all been, I may ask. So I said, good morning. No need to be rude. Now follow me here. Yes, he say, really? Okay. Yeah. So just pay attention what be going on. So I said, good morning. Because I only got it 2 days later because my email. I said, good morning. No need to be rude. But I do respect you letting me know how I made you feel. I have never called you a troll. I called the trolls out by name. And family, did not call all the trolls out by name. That's why I did that. So for y'all don't know, so first I checked them, but months later I called them out by name. So people, let me put my face up on the screen so that people would not be confused. Is he talking about me? I wanted to be clear. So, the ones that were major and other people who had other little trollish issues, I didn't really beat up on them like that because, that's what that is. Let me go. I need to have my face on this thing. It might be too small for y'all to read. I'll put it back up where you can see it. But I tried to block out all the identifying information of the other person because tonight is disagreement night. And I didn't know that somebody was going to disagree with me. I didn't do it for that, but they sent the last one that really tripped me out. But listen, go on to what I said. I may have to pull it up. I said, you have always been kind to me and respectful to the channel, but I cannot allow others to act like a clown on my channel live streams. Now this is what I say, give a chance, meaning give me a chance to address your issue. This is what I said. As I have messaged you in the past through, meaning this first time they ever emailed about it, but I messaged them when I messaged everybody on the YouTube channel, right? I messaged them, hey, we having a live stream tonight, like that. Or checking to see how they, hey, miss y'all, like I do Alaska Nights, but that's on the YouTube channel. Now I said, I messaged you in the past. We missed your input on the channel, but I know you're busy. Let me know what I said or done that gives you that impression. Now think about what I just said. I'm coming straight out with it. Let me know what I did. All I request is that chat members agree and follow the rules to keep order. And this may have caused some unintentional confusion, meaning like, what's wrong? Why you got me doing? But everybody got to agree to the rules. So I said, please let me know what I did to cause you to feel this way so that you and I can make this right. My email upload slow, that's why it took a while. So I apologize. It took 2 days to respond and for the misunderstanding. And I may have said the words twice. If you need me, I'm always here for you. We want to help you with your benefits straight before ETS. But this is a person that was way longer time ago. Nobody recently now. Okay. So I'm looking forward to making this right with that person, I tell them. So look what they say. Today I got this email. I'm not interested. I don't need you for anything. Don't email me again. Sound like a derogatory term she said to me. So what I said to her, you contacted me, so stop contacting me. So if you don't need nothing, what you come contacting me on my channel for? Every communication I have with people like that's it's documented. Huh? Come on, fam. Now, what's up with that? Now, brother John Timmons say, really? You did H-Town? Yes, I did. Now, H-Town, I get you notes directly from YouTube when you and I'm on. Yeah, I got it set up automatically now. Yeah, so yeah, if you're part of my channel, I'm gonna send it. And sometime, but I didn't know this person had my email. But thank God for email. Now they acting like I'm bothering them, but they contacted me. What y'all think about that? They contacted me. See, this is what I'm telling you, the stuff that be going on the back channels, family. People want to play the gotcha game. Did you hear what I said? See, H-Town ain't no dummy. I'm a Southern man, but I may talk slow, but I don't think slow. Huh? Come on, fam. See, that's while I'm sitting here working with y'all and y'all say, hey, let's hook up with everybody. I got to be careful, don't I? Because if a person like that get in contact with some of my subscribers, they'll be, oh, let me talk to this person. Let me talk to this person. You know what kind of garbage that would be? Tell me if y'all know where I'm coming from now. Tell me if you know where I'm coming from. See, because I know y'all like, hey, we just want to be one big family. But when I went to do good, evil was present with me. Huh? So it's everybody ain't here for the right thing. Or they got some other issue. Now, y'all let me know if my response was disrespectful, unreasonable, or whatever. Let me know what you think. Because we talking because I may not have said everything the right way, but let us know. I want y'all feedback on this. And I appreciate it because they give me a little drama for the channel, but I want to make sure because I've always liked being respectful to people. Love a fool. He says, H-Town, some people, you just need to let them go and move on. Yeah, that's indeed. Matter of fact, let me see. Make sure. I think I blocked them. I'm gonna definitely block them. Now here we go. Then Betty Bob say, so that's what you mean about back channel. Yes, they come to me with garbage. I know where you coming from. So what it did, some people, some, and I'm saying y'all always been cool. That's why I have to tell y'all. See, if I say something, y'all won't be, I ain't deleting it. I'm gonna keep it, but I will block them. Yeah, I think I blocked them up, but I will if I haven't. Cause I'm like, what you calling me? What you contacting me for? If I'm the one you said you don't want me contacted, but don't come talking to me. I'm gonna speak up for myself. Yeah, they want attention. People, whatever issues you got with men, your daddy, your mama, or whatever, you need to take that up somewhere. This is the kind of stuff I'm telling you about. Say, don't waste your time with people that is useless, wasting energy. Yeah, but you got to understand, they'll come in here like they one of y'all and flip. Now, it might be this is what I'm saying. Some of y'all might disagree and it might flip and go bad. It could happen. So that's why I got to handle things in a certain way, because you never know who the person is. You get me? And I don't want nobody saying he say, she say, and all that. That's why I'm glad they had no choice but to email me. And I wasn't trying to drag the person. I didn't put their name out there. I could have, because they use it on the channel, but they're not that important. Because I gave them a chance and they just want to argue. But H-Time, you said how you feel. Yeah. Betty Bob say delete and block. Now, hit dog holler, right? Now, Charleston say, I might be slow dealing with people. Why did you respond to this troll? Because of y'all, not because of them. Because let me tell you something. If people start making accusations against you, and if enough people do it, then you P. Diddy, then you Bill Cosby, then you Tyler Perry. Nah, that a lot of people didn't deal with people that make this is harmless. Okay, follow me. This is harmless because I don't know this person. They ain't got no information on me doing nothing, contacting them privately at all. Huh? And they said they want me to be their private mentor. Huh? You hear what I said? And this was doing a live stream, and I said, nah, we all here help each other. Huh? Did you hear what I said? They don't remember what they said on the channel. That was inappropriate. I want you to be my private mentor. It was about 8 months, a year, kind of when we first started on the live. Did you hear what I said? And because they think, I guess people think I'm some thirsty old dude that just because somebody put a picture, that could be a dude behind the picture, huh? That could be a whole man behind the picture, not a woman. Ooh, me? Who you think you're dealing with? It's called catfishing. I learned that from the young people. Charleston say, oh yeah, you said that. Now they say we address it and we keep moving, just like I had to put the trolls out by name. So when something like this happened, they can't say I wouldn't. No, because I said the trolls by name. Now listen, love say you, H-Town, you know how to run your channel doing good. That's why I handle it like this. But I will, at first, I didn't know the person was trolling. I said, okay, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt, saying, hey, let's you know, if anything I did, because that's how I was raised, if I did something wrong, I'll make right. Okay, they didn't get the answer they wanted. You see, they didn't get the response that they wanted. They think I'm gonna come out the bag. Nah, that ain't how it is. I'm old enough to be your daddy. Now, Jay Oliver say, that is the reason I don't burn bridges, but ration fuel in the ferry. Exactly. Come on. That sounds like that doggone Navy talk. That sounds like that Coast Guard talk. Now listen. Real talk, Jay Oliver from Love. Now look, John Timothy, I think you used to be around. I remember you a while back. Let them know what branch of service you was in. Let us know a little bit about yourself. He say, that's sick. I wouldn't even entertain them. I would just ignore them. Can't ignore them. Now I'm ignoring them now because I let y'all know what the deal is. But if you're not careful what'll happen, they'll be saying this here stuff. Now that's out in open. That's why I showed y'all how I deal with them. That's for y'all. H-Town, you have a public channel. You will have some haters. Especially this channel is almost at 2,000 subscribers and I'm authentic. I ain't sitting here talking about buy my course, come to this secret room. I ain't sitting here, I'm getting out legitimate information. I mean, I go on there sometime, it'd be 20 people watching videos at one time. Sometimes 7. You hear what I'm saying? Constantly watching the videos. The one on 108 benefits of 100%. Oh Lord, I forgot how many. We almost at 50,000 views on that 40-something thousand. Everybody show love. He say, you still learn, never end. I'm teaching you how to deal with people. See, what y'all got to understand is, say, what's good, Betty Bap from John Timothy? Yes, indeed. And I appreciate y'all. We gonna ignore it from there, but they want to make it a clown show, but we ain't letting it go there. See what happened? Listen what it say. H-Town, you are building a community, and people feel. Some people, and I you know, from what they perspective, I understand they may feel shafted, like they wanted to be a part, but you had, see, how can I put it? You had to stay here the whole time. See, y'all stuck with it. Even people that we don't see all the time, Junior, Dogface Soldier, Jordan 11 Bravo, they stick with it. They may not be here, but they let you know I'm doing something. Or they email me, or they contact me, or they come on the channel, or I know when they here, because they busy doing stuff with life, because y'all know it's hard right now. It's hard, financially hard for almost all of us in here. And we veterans, some of us got 100%. So we have to make sure we give people the space they need. Now look at it. Charles say good evening, Timothy. And Love say hello, John Timothy. Now, family, what we doing and what we gonna make go off here, and that's why I want y'all to stand back channel. So when y'all coming in, this is what I have to be real careful with. Hey, let me communicate with this person. Hey, let me communicate with that person. Then they'll come in and say, hey, let me communicate with that person. You let them communicate, so I'm happy too. Then here go the garbage. Then they say, that person that you hooked me up with, H-Town, they tried to make an advance at me. So you responsible because you the one hooked them up with me. And I didn't want to talk to them. You forced me to communicate with them. You see what I'm talking about here? Family, do you get me? So they come in. Remember what that troll, veteran policy plug, or he ain't really a troll. He just a slime ball. You remember what he did? He come in when y'all was talking about how many grandkids you had. He said, I got 2 grandkids, and H-Town helped me 100%, and the ex patrol helped me, even though I say don't mention that person on my channel. So they come in when we doing good, like times like this. when we have open forums. This is when the slick stuff come through. Now let's see. And you can't, I'm gonna tell you, I know y'all say ignore. You can't deal with a problem by ignoring it. You gotta stomp them out. You gotta be nice with them and handle it and move on. Cause me, if you don't want to talk to me, you ain't never got to worry about it, because I don't fool with nobody. You contacted my channel. Matter of fact, lose my channel. Move around. Gonna make yourself the center of attention. No. Now listen, Benny said, you handled that the right way. Very respectful. Yeah, because I ain't got no hard feelings. If I done something, tell me what it is. I got no ego to inflate or offend. So come in and let's make it right. So if you don't want to make it right, you on some foolishness. Now I'm gonna deal with you and get you on out the paint. But they gonna still be watching under another channel, another name. Because people can't stay away. Huh? They want to be a part of this, what we doing here. And they feel left out because they didn't stick with it. When everybody else was clowning, they just didn't stick with it. Huh? Because we have people on this channel, kind of slick stuff they did. This is what they were doing. Somebody say something crazy. Well, I don't think this. And then the other person, I agree with them. And I didn't say nothing. I just got quiet and they just floated away. I didn't say nothing. I said, well, okay. Other than that, I ain't. And when they look stupid, they just fade out. This happens all the time. Y'all may not catch it, but I've caught it. Now, John Timothy say, that's right, H-Town. Unfortunately, trolls are unavoidable on the web. So as the channel grow, it will get worse. So in a sense, because they're going to start mimicking what we do. They're going to stay around for a long time, become our buddy and say, hey, can you give me what's the name, contact information? Huh? That's why sometimes I have times I do it. And after right now, I'm going to shut it down. After we do this one here, we're going to go on chill mode and then we'll open it up again. But I'm going to connect y'all with them. I have to do this because of these people. They'll be saying I'm hooked up with somebody that's stalking them. But I vet y'all the best I can because y'all cool people. And I've dealt with y'all. We have a track record. But the troll will develop a track record before they expose themselves. Because at first they didn't know what to do. Now they learning our patterns. So they trying to talk like us, act like us, and be us. Now listen what Brother John Timothy says. I think it's the attention that fuels them. Okay, no fuel on the fire. That's what I say. Yeah, I totally agree. I'm not giving them attention. I'm putting everything out in the open to cover myself. See, if I wouldn't have said that, somebody can come up in here and say some dumb stuff. They can't say it now, can they? Huh? Can they say it now? Now, ain't no fuel. They'll come up in here. They'll say a little slick something like that. Yeah. And then that'll embolden them. Well, no, I got it right. I got their own words out there. Nah, I ain't ignoring nothing. You come in here, I'm going to stuff a mud hole in you. If you want to be ignored, I'll make you famous if you want to be. Now, I'm at it different. Where I come from, in Houston and Texas, you don't run up on nobody with no crazy stuff. We deal with you. Now, here we go. And I didn't give them no attention because I didn't put their name up there. That was you. What I did that for is to educate and to let y'all know what's going on behind the scenes. Huh? I have women sending me stuff almost like OnlyFans stuff. I'm not interested in that. I'm good. What's good, Charleston? Okay. Listen what Benny say. Not saying any names, but there was a guy on here who drove me insane. Happy he's not around anymore. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this question, Benny. Was he the one that say, I brought this person here. I brought that person here. I brought this person here. I brought this person. Tell him I brought you here. Is that the one you talking about? See, we have to point these things out. See, our parents would just ignore things, but they should have told us some things about how people are. They just ignored them. That way we'll know what to deal with, because this channel is unique. We are an interactive channel, so we're going to always have issues. What if they doing this at 2,000 subscribers? Yeah. Now we're going to talk about this thing. No, we ain't ignoring it. Now, that expert troll, what you talking about? Let me ask you. He said, yes, that's him. What was it about him that just didn't sit right with you? See, people need to know they fraud and phoniness. They think that they hiding amongst us. Number one, I noticed he wasn't a veteran. Number two, he had a different picture almost every time, like he was taking glamour shots, like he's a female. Then he tried to come in and get me to credentialize him. See, people don't know. I'm sitting here like I'm stupid country bumpkin. I'm from Houston, Texas, the finesse capital of the world. You think you gonna hustle us? They come to Houston and they roll out. Come on. See, this is therapy tonight. Now, he said he just didn't seem genuine. What I like about y'all not judgmental. You sit back over time and we learn things. Look, I'm going to tell you what I love about Brother Charleston. Brother Charleston told me the other night, about a week ago, and it made my heart glad. And that's just a Southern way of us saying things. Made me happy. He said, hey, when I first came, he said, I didn't know your angle. He said, I didn't know your angle, but I stayed around a while and I saw, you seemed you were cool. And I say, what made you change? I say, what made you feel like that I was genuine? Because you're supposed to check me. If you're new to this channel, don't take my word for nothing. See if I'm real. Because people can talk a good game. He said what worked for him was when that policy plug slime ball, I checked him. He saw it wasn't about no foolishness. Yeah. And I don't have nothing personal against the man. You just don't come on my channel, my platform. You don't have a platform because don't nobody want to see you. I saw the views on your channel. They ain't really nothing. And no, you mad at me. I started out with very little. I tried to encourage your channel. Oh, yes, indeed. Now listen here. Okay, I get it. I see ads on YouTube, scams using sexual images. I block and report. Yeah, so I had one lady, she was a subscriber, but she was trying to get me on her OnlyFans. I'm not in that. I didn't pay prostitutes when I was in the military. That's just not my thing. But whoever into it or they want to pay to see some woman, that's good. That's not my thing. I ain't never had no problem with women. So like that. Now I've been lonely, god dog. I'm lonely right now. I don't want no foolishness. Huh? Whew. Lord, I love this here. See, we gonna let the healing begin. See, we gotta talk about it so we can deal with the right stuff. See, when you Denzel Washington said in a movie, if you pray for the rain, you gotta deal with the mud too. So Benny said, that's why we got to get this stuff out and dissect it, because we can't let the healing begin. And young people coming through, they might change someday. Older people might change someday. But this may not be the place for you because you can burn the bridges. How we ever going to fully trust you? Now, listen what Benny says. And Benny, I think he may have been the first one or Alaska Nights to comment. I'm gonna go back and look at my first chat, but all of them y'all was on the second live stream. The first live stream, none of the people that was on the first live stream was up on the second or third. I guess they didn't like what I was saying, or they got a new name. But all y'all came about that second live stream. Y'all finally got notifications, or y'all looked me up. Now Benny said, I also didn't like the running Popeyes chicken joke every show. Not sure who started it, but it kept going. Who started it was Brett. And Brett, we said in another live stream, he follows white supremacist Nick Fuentes. So I was sitting there trying to figure out what I was dealing with, because I didn't want to stamper the energy in the room. That's why I say stop repeating stuff, but he kept repeating it. Him and another dude, they would come at it, and the other dude got kind of sensitive because he was kind of playing a joke with him. He thought I was talking about him, but I really wasn't. My issues with him was something else, not dealing with so much the Popeyes joke. He kept doing slick stuff behind the scenes, and he was doing slick channels. His email name would change 5 times. He kept trying to get me to meet him somewhere. I say, so we meet. You say, I said around China, you want to meet? You gonna pay for the food? He said, no, you pay for your own. What the hell you want to meet me for then? What's that about? You inviting me to go somewhere. What I'm gonna do that for? What is that? Now listen, not sure who started it and kept it going. They started and kept it going. It started because of Veterans Day. And they say, oh, I'm gonna go to Popeye instead of going to one of these nice restaurants. So it was kind of a joke at first, but it wore out. The same thing with Alaskany. When we were first in here, brother Dogface Soldier, all of us was joking and laughing, and Alaskany kept saying the same joke over and over. You paranoid, Dogface Soldier. You paranoid, H-Town. He just did it for like over and over. And it's not a joke no more, but it depends on what it is. You know, now love say, would not come here if it can't be helpful. Yes, you are helpful. That's just me. Now love says, H-Town, the more you talk, the more you learn. Real talk. Yeah, so we can't be hiding. I can't hide. And I'm not here to bully people. Because when I checked that expert troll, I just put the video as private. If I was living in the past, these people ain't going nowhere. They gonna send females my way, trying to say I'm trying to hook up with them. I'm good. Hey, if me and a female like each other over here, we like each other. That's all good. That ain't what I'm saying. But we grown folks, we know how to carry ourselves. Now, and that don't mean I don't say a few things. I joke, but we know how to do everything within reason. Some people I won't joke with, because I don't know them like that. Because all of a sudden you just, let's say, you know, me and a woman talking, and she just start flirting out of the blue. Nah, I don't know you. Like, we haven't even developed a relationship, or depending on the situation, if somebody, we just, you know, certain personalities, that happens. That's why we have to have judgment and grow and learn how to interact with people. Now listen, Benny say, wow, didn't know Brett was like that. That was Brett. Yeah, straight up white supremacist. You know what he did when we came up with the rules, and he acted real cool. He would be in here, hey, I'm just checking on y'all. He was always easy going. He was never impolite. Some of the most staunch white supremacists are suspected. Let me say, correction, suspected that he might be. But he sure had Nick Fuentes on his timeline. When you openly subscribe, I subscribe to you too, and I see whoever's on your timeline. Okay? Tell you something. So he when we put the rules in place, he came up, so hey guys. And I said, hey, yeah, how you doing? We got our rules now, Brett, and you gotta agree to them. Hey guys. I said, you can't talk, and he kept trying to talk. And then he just disappeared. Because he wasn't following nobody's rules, because he had no good intentions here. See, that's one thing why I set the rules up, is because I knew that people that totally arrogant or think that they're superior to me, like that expert troll, that they wouldn't agree to anything with me. They started coming after the rules were read. Now listen, love say, I am here to learn and help anyone. Now love say, H-Town, you want your channel in order. That's good. Now notice, have y'all noticed I haven't been reading the rules? We don't need to. We got our brother came in here. We got different people came in here. Our brother, what's his name? I ain't asked him about no rules. He been here before, but I ain't messing. We handling the business. We're gotten a solidified ideology or mindset where understand how to interact with each other. Whoever come in has to, just come in and they can be themselves. And you might make an off-color statement. I may say something that may be a little off-color. That's why we get love, say H-Town, get back focused. And guess what I do? I get back focused. Huh? Listen what Jay Oliver say, discernment. Because it ain't the statement, it's the person behind the statement. Let me explain something to you. So that's why we can't go, well, they make this statement, I'm going to chop them up. It ain't just them saying Popeyes or joking about Popeyes. That's not the thing. It's the personality behind it. It's the way it goes. Where is it coming from? When y'all come to me, it's a place of love. Y'all, man, we have fun here. And Benny just sits back and chill, but he paying attention. I'm going to tell you another person who pays close attention. Coasty. He's the one that picked up on it first, on the channel. Somebody told me behind the scenes when I asked him, huh? Come on, praise God. Listen to what our sister say here. The one, I want to say the one. Being transparent is the best thing you can do. Okay, let me say, let's all share, let's all learn and share, come together with productive information. The reason I need to be transparent and show y'all that email thing, because that person wanted me to hide it like I'm embarrassed. If I would have hid that or deleted it, they had it. So I want to let them know ain't nothing to it. What else they gonna pull it? What else you got? I never knew they had my email until they emailed me. Then tell me don't email them. The heck you talking about? You emailed me. So I'm going to say, don't email me. Stay out of what you talking about. Don't be calling me. Fool, you called me. Get up out of here. I wouldn't even know you exist. I done moved on. But this is meant to discourage the young people. You understand? This is meant to discourage the young people from coming here and interacting. So as the channel grow, we have to be strong. We have to come together, because some of us gonna have bad days. So you, me, some others, we gonna say some things that may be out of place. Because when we talk long enough, everybody say something that may be misconstrued or misunderstood. That's why we sitting here to work it out, fam. I didn't say this channel was easy. I didn't tell you it was gonna be easy. But look how we are growing. There's 21 people in here, they say, but I be seeing more people chatting than they actually say in the chat. By the time it's over, it'd be like 400 people done watched it. Did you hear me? And like somebody said, they notice how that the number goes up and down because people come in here, look and leave, because they want to be a part. We got to be transparent. That way, you look. I guess one thing, you ain't gonna be saying, H-Town, why you didn't tell us this? I didn't tell you. Now going forward, these fools try to contact me because they set me up. Look how they try to set me up. This is what they did. First, wow, I'm not no troll and all this here. So like to bait me. And I say, well, hey, let me know what I said. Can't do that because they don't have good intentions. Because then they got to play by my rules, by the rules of honesty. I'm transparent. Now, if I was a slime ball or a dirtbag, they would have said it, wouldn't they? No, they just said some old crazy stuff about, I ain't got to write this and you that. Okay, well, why you didn't answer the question? So now any of them come up now. See, as I grow, I'm learning that, bam, I'm blocking them off the back. But they gonna come different next time. You notice this is different. I haven't heard from this person in about, 8-9 months? I had to go back and look how long. Because there's so many of y'all. I got almost 2,000 subscribers. I don't know. I say, who is this? Who said that I call him a troll? It wasn't, I only call about 2 or 3 people a troll. Brett, Mr. International, and what's that other guy? and veteran policy slime ball plug. Yeah, he really got to me because he do that old step and fetch it stuff. He got his benefits. That really offended me. He got his benefits and he like, yeah, I got what I want off the channel. I'm just gonna come here and act a fool and leave. Cause your life ain't gonna never be happy. You wasn't nothing before then, you ain't gonna be nothing now. And I promoted that guy business without him ever doing anything, paying me anything financially. So he meant to leave a sour taste in my mouth so that I wouldn't want to help or promote other people's business. No, I want to promote it. I got no problem. I'm not going to do nothing bad toward your business. I didn't do nothing bad toward his business. Yeah, I'm a big boy, but I'm going to drag you. I'm going to drag you if you clown. See, I don't hurt people. I just drag them. No, I ain't changing nothing. No, that's H-Town-Vet Northside at gmail.com. That ain't going nowhere. I learned from my daughter. She got on my case. I used to change my number. She got me a Dad 5.0, and that made me feel bad. Nah, they just don't call no more. People I didn't want to be bothered with, I kept changing my number, and then I start. This is what I did. This is why I handle things the way I do. I start handling things a certain way, and now that I'm doing this where I got people I connect to, they just don't come around. Just block them, I'm gonna do. But thank you for the advice. Now listen what Charles say. True, H-Town, just like our military service, we a first as boot took a year to be educated in duty and responsibility. Now Dougie says, hi, Charles. But thank you, Timothy, brother John Timothy, for the information, because I need y'all different perspective. I want y'all to tell me the different things. At certain times, that would be the right move. He said, yeah, that was the one who see, I started noticing the people that I would hook up with Mr. Expert, they'd be the ones turning on me. They'll be the ones acting funny. So he was trying to corrupt my audience. Some people left with him. Did you know that? Yeah, some people left with him. So that's why I'm real careful about giving out numbers to people, because people, hey, this here, hey, that. Because once they do their dirt, they just leave. Now, what if that person would have been saying, I'm not a troll, and I just let that go? Nah, I said, I'm here to, I wasn't saying that for her. I was saying that for legal purposes. Huh? I was saying that for defamation purposes. I was saying that for legal purposes, not them. Whenever I'm filing a claim or whenever I'm dealing with somebody, I'm at the next level already. Now, but this guy here, yeah, it just wasn't nothing to him. Now, Charles say, Jay Oliver, you sniping tonight, shipmate? Y'all something. Now listen, Benny say, my cousin turned 55. Is the 55-year rule a good thing for him moving forward? Well, this is the question and answer time. Any questions, family? Here's the thing with the 55-year rule. That's not a binding contract. That is something that the VA may consider or may not consider, right? Let me see if I got that. And I'm probably going to share y'all, the contact with each other a little later. Now, listen, Love Sage Town is called subgrouping channel killer. Yeah, so that's a name for it. So they were actually, so that's what people are trying to do. That's why sometimes I tell you, well, right now I ain't hooking nobody up with nobody. I got to get clarity. And people be like, what you think I'm Nah, I just shut it all down. Because I got to protect the brand. H-Town, you are staying strong. Yes, indeed. J. Oliver say on point. Yes, so now let's answer the question. Let me see, can I pull it up on my... I'm looking for it, fam. There you go. See, family, I'm going to answer the questions as y'all said. Now, here we go. You asked about the 55-year rule. If you kind of look toward the bottom, I had it smaller. Let me take the words off the screen. All right. So remember that when they 60% of when they did the study, the Office of Inspector General, 60% of the people they call in for reevaluations were people that had a permanent total status, like 100% rating, or just permanent status. You can be permanent at 70%, just a permanent status. Now check this out. People would the second one that's not in red and it's smaller, the combined disability evaluation. So let's say if you had, a combined rating, that was 38% they was checking on you and call you in for reevaluation. The VA was when they wasn't supposed to. People, the disability has not substantially improved over 5 years. So they call them in 15% of the time. This the one you were asking about. All right. The 55 years. I don't know if it's so much a law, but it's just something they go by guideline. The veteran is over 55 years of age, absent unusual circumstances, only 6% of the time. So apparently when you're over 55, they don't really call you in as much, but that doesn't mean they won't. Okay? Because they're saying you're kind of not of working age anymore. Now listen what say, Betty Bob say, you sure that is her or a guy who could not afford the Spirit airline ticket? I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's Mr. International. He has about 2 or 3 different women that he pretend to be, in my opinion. He's been doing weird stuff on the channel. He kind of creepy. He creeps me out. I think he's infatuated with me. Now, because all of them stopped at the same time. Huh? The woman talking about sexual positions that same night. He was giggling while he was typing her information. He was talking on the live and typing under his other account. Yeah. Love, H-Town viewing. H-Town, look what you have on the screen. What I have on the screen? What do I have on the screen? Let me know. Okay, yeah, let me take. It's right there in the blocks. You may not be able to see it. I'll blow it up on the next tab, but it's further down. It's not the red. It's down the third one. Tell me if anybody can see it. Let me see. Oh, email, yes. Now, Jay Oliver say 55 years is an administrative guideline for reevaluation. Not on the screen. Y'all don't see where it say veteran is over 55 years of age. I'll just read it to you because it's right. If you go, I don't have a definition up there. Do you see where it says disability is permanent and not likely? Go down 1, 2 to the third one beneath it. And I don't know what y'all talking about. What's not on the screen? Hold on, let me pull it up. What do y'all see on the screen then? Do you see it now? Because I don't say not on the screen no more, because that's going nowhere. Don't say the same thing over and over. Because I don't know. Do you see something now? Just say whether you see it now. Because I got you. Y'all said that by 5. Okay. All right. So I had to blur it up. So tell me if you, okay, now. Okay. So I had to take my picture off. So I just want to solve it. Say now, yes. So look down. Tell me if you, okay, see where it says the third one, that when they were reevaluating people that they weren't supposed to reevaluate. Okay. I don't know what that was then. I apologize. Now look, you see the down there where it says veterans over 55 years of age, absent unusual circumstances, only 178 of the people that they call in for re-examinations. And that's only 6% of the re-examination. And this was as of March. They did this audit on the VA. They took certain cases, of course. March 16, 2023. Say, yes, I see it. Now, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Because I got you. I got you. Thank y'all. Thank you, love. Now, so in addition to that, those with a disability evaluation is at its minimal level for the condition. So let's say the lowest you can get is 0%. So why they call you in for reevaluations? That's 4% of the time. Now, oh, okay, yeah. And I don't know how that popped back up because I saw it for a second, so it was still on y'all screen. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, brother. Yeah. So I saw that popped up, but I thought it went away. So let me drop that down. Thank you, because it glitched up, but I was seeing something different. But I saw it pop on, so I thought it went off. But I guess on y'all end it didn't. Now, the last one was the disability evaluation is 10% or less. They usually don't supposed to call you in for a reevaluation. That's 4%. As you notice, the people they call in for reevaluations the most was the ones they were supposed to call in for reevaluations the least. And those are people with a permanent rating, not likely to improve. Now, let's see what our brother John Timothy says. He say, I do my best to make it to all my appointments, but I can't take all my, well, we ain't gonna say I refuse them. That is that bad for my claim? Well, let me take that down. When you start telling them you're not taking your medicine, they say you're not seeking treatment. Good question though. I don't want to have it up there because I ain't trying to get you in no confusion. So let me get to my question page here. So yes, you need, so if the medicine is not helping, you need to ask your doctor to give you something else if you're experiencing side effects. But if you're just saying, you're going to, I don't take the medicine. They give you the medicine for a reason. So you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. You get what I'm saying? If you make it at a point to let them know, no, I ain't taking it. You just volunteering that information. Maybe you don't want the benefits. I don't know. Because that's treatment. I'm not going to say nothing against taking your medications. I'm not going to say nothing against that. I'm not, that's not somewhere I'm going with that. They give you the medicine. It's for you. It's a form of continued seeking treatment. If the medication is having side effects or affecting you, you need to ask the doctor to give you another type of medication. Let us know, family. Any questions, fam? Any questions? I'm going to pull it here. Yeah, I don't know why I put it up right now. Come on, I'm going to pull it to another screen. I'm going to pull up different slides and see if y'all have any questions about it. Do you have any questions about the VA claims process? Any questions on the VA claims process? Let us know, fam. We got a list, H-Town's list on the claim process, the checklist that you need to do. Any questions about VA claims? Let us know. Anything about the intent to file, getting a diagnosis, evidence that shows a connection between your military service and your current injury. Call a nexus. Do you want to talk about severity level? That's the second thing. Number 3, you want to talk about submitting relevant, I can't say it today, relevant and requested evidence, relevant. Okay, that's a new one. We talk about people that represent you. You should scrutinize whatever they and verify whatever they say in representing you. Now, number 5, Do you want to talk about learning the VA claims process? Any questions y'all might have? I know we went over this the last live stream. Any questions about that? What about requesting updates? Well, I'm sorry. The next one is support a claim form 21-4138. You can communicate with that. Now, Jay Oliver say secondaries on 0% claims. Okay. So yeah, so here's the thing. You may be 0% for tinnitus, but this is what I want y'all to, or you may, the slide I have is 10%. Real good question. Real good. Any questions, fam? And most of it's amazing. I got a lot of the slides up that we would need to talk about it. Give me a second. I'm looking it up, fam. Thank y'all. Put your questions in the chat. Now, I don't know where I put secondary claims at. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Give me a second. I got to speed it up, right? Now, fam, let's say, for example, we talked about sleep apnea complications. It may cause chronic fatigue. That could be a secondary. All right. Can you get a 0 rating for sleep apnea? Let me know if you can get a 0 rating for sleep apnea. Give us a thumbs up in the chat or a yes in the chat. So, let's see, depression. So let's say you have sleep apnea, a 0% rating, but you can file for depression and you can get a secondary rating that's higher. Okay. So that's what we're talking about. Hypertension, stroke, congestive heart failure can all. Now listen, our brother say, I ain't gonna put it up because he kind of got a little graphic, you know, I want to read what he said. He said, I lost my battle buddy in Iraq, you know, to an AID. He said, when my doctor asked me about my service, I cried in my thoughts, but crying is nowhere in the code of rating either. It's not helping. Okay, so let me pull this up. Don't overthink it. Just stay on telling them what's wrong. Tell them what your triggers are. Okay, John Timothy? So we're going to talk about, man, y'all come up with excellent questions. So let me deal with this one. I'm loving this. Hold on. Wow, I got most of the slides y'all need for the information. So let's see here. Man, I appreciate y'all asking these questions. So this is what I was saying. Just assume you had tinnitus and there was a 0% rating for tinnitus, but we got 10 here. You could get a high rating. You can connect secondary, your headaches, depression, like that. And if you get weight gain, you connect sleep apnea as a weight gain would be intermediate between depression and sleep apnea, even though the VA don't like approving those claims. Now, our brother said, I just said something. What was my question? His question. Oh, the other one I want to show you is the triggers of PTSD. I want you to look at it like this, my brother. And I'm looking it up, family. So if you hear the pause, it's because, you know. I'm almost there. I guess. I don't remember where I put it. Fam, I don't remember where I put it. I'll pull this one up. Now, okay, so think about, I'll just say it to you out loud. Think about it like this here. The situation that happened with your friend, Brother John Timothy, can be a trigger. You know, if you remember it, something that brings you back to that, driving a vehicle or being in a similar situation, that's what you need to tell a doctor about how it's affecting you now. Okay? And if on the rating either. Okay. So what you do, if you look, if you don't see something on you need to look on the DBQ. They may have mentioned it on the DBQ, the doctor, but on the rating decision, they may not have put it on the rating decision. So you need to make sure you get a copy of whoever did the evaluation, get a copy of that DBQ. Say, yes, Jay Oliver. Let me see what Brother Love say. My claim keep changing hands. Everything submitted. They can do that. We have no control over them having different people handling your claim. Sometimes that can be very frustrating, and it can also be something that actually delays the claim, because you got one person work on it. They may get a lot done. The next person, they start in the middle, but in the middle they may have to read the whole thing to start over. Say yes. Okay, now let me see what J. Oliver say. Yes. He say, you have a CPAP and it working 0. Okay. So yeah, you get a 0% rating. So you can get secondary conditions, as we showed you. All right. Depression can be secondary to that. And listen, Brother Charleston has a question. Do you know if VA transferred paperwork to new IT records for all VA patients that were treated before 2000? Now that I don't know. Anybody have any information on that? I do not know. But glad you asked. We have to look into that. And even if they say it, can we really trust it? Now, family, we did it tonight. Now, Love say, I think my claim is changing hands because mine is electronic. Okay. You think and they might be in different VAs. They said what Alaskan Ice or somebody said last time, if you have claims being done over electronically, it might not be handled by the VA in your local area. Yeah, but buddy statements are important. Now, buddy statements are evidence. Make sure their name and their contact information is on there. Address and phone number. J. Oliver say PTSD statement form 10-0781. Did you hear that? You let them know what your triggers are. You hear that, Brother John Timothy? You let them know. Come on, fam. And remember, you need to know where you're at in the process. If it's an evidence-based claim, do you have a diagnosis? Are you trying to do causation or aggravation? Causation means the military caused it, but if you had flat feet before you joined the military, you just saying the military aggravated your condition. And let's get something straight here, because we said this other time. I need to pull that slide up, boy, because somebody brought this up, and I want to clarify. Man, I tell y'all bring up some good information, and I'm glad I got the slides for it. There you go. Now let me clarify this. Okay, let's clarify this. H-Town Vest wants to clarify this. That even if, now this is my opinion, that if it's, we know direct service connection, you got an injury in the military and you have evidence that it happened while you're military, you got a current diagnosis, that's direct service connection, right? Now, presumptive could be having skin cancer, right? Now, it could be having skin cancer and you are a Vietnam veteran, so they will assume if you were in Vietnam and you have certain cancers like prostate, I think liver, it may be, certain ones is presumptive, but that's still a nexus or a connection, but the connection is not based on that type of evidence of exposure. It's based on exposure, but it's based on the fact that you were in country. So if you got the evidence that you were in country and you got skin cancer, they just assume you got it from there. Okay, that's still a connection or a nexus to your military service. Because if it wasn't connected to your military service, you wouldn't be able to get it. It's just a different type of nexus. I hope I was clear. Let me know if I was not. Now, John say, I couldn't write it because I would get too emotional. Okay, I spoke to my girlfriend and she actually wrote the statement on paper. I signed it though. Yes, she can write it or you can have someone type it. Yeah, that happened to me a couple of times too, bro. So very, very smart move. If you get too overwhelmed when writing this stuff, because I was writing one for myself and at the end I just start scribbling because I was so upset. So that is a key point that our brother's saying. Man, y'all are doing excellent here and I appreciate you. Now, any more questions, fam? Y'all doing a great, y'all know we've been on here 3 hours. Any questions, concerns, or debates? And I said debate, but we're open to speak. You hear, we want you to speak freely. And my whole goal is to be transparent, fam, because we got to make sure that we're on top of this game. There it is. This is an important thing you need to talk about, Brother Timothy. Your PTSD triggers, if you have PTSD or any other type of mental health condition, any of the cognitive, emotional, sensory, environmental triggers. Like I don't like going to the east side of Houston because they have a lot of refineries because, you know, the oil well fires I was exposed to, or even when you watch something on television. So, but I thank you. He giving us some great advice there, fam. Jay speaking directly to someone, so I ain't gonna pull that up. Now, the PTSD triggers is not orange, but I just made it orange for this. It's gonna be actually a green. It's gonna be the same thumbnail, and the thumbnail is just the image. I was like, what is a thumbnail? I used to say that back in the day. Family, any questions, any concerns, any comments? Tell us some. Bionic Woman came up here and told us some information that we didn't know. Let us know. Now listen to what we said. Now this is okay. Brother John Timothy says a few of us had to go to the VA hospital to get toxic exposure, hazardous exam for the PACT Act. We were all diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome because of our location. So listen to what I'm saying. Brother, I'm glad you brought this up. So there will be a nexus between your condition and the location that you was at. That's a nexus. That's a connection. The connection is based on you being in that location. So the evidence is just you being in location. When it comes usually to other nexuses on a direct service connected claim, is the evidence is your injury, or you have to prove that somehow you got hurt while you were at that spot and you got evidence of it. You see the difference? Here you just had to be there. That's the evidence. But that's still a connection. Hope I was clear on that. Betty Bob said likes is at 19, 13 watching. Man, all that crazy stuff I talked about, and we got 19 people who agree. Wow. Now listen. Now listen here. Love say, okay, thanks, Jay Oliver. I have a reference number. 397 means Washington, D.C. Appeals Board. Now, does that mean he's going to have to go to Washington, D.C.? Let us know, fam, if y'all know. If they have the appeal board, are they going to complete that without him being there? It depends on what kind of hearing it is. Will they make a decision without, in your opinion, just give some ideas. You may not know for sure. Do you think they'll make a decision without him being there? Let us know. Any questions about that, love? Fam, I'm enjoying y'all tonight. I don't know how we got up here on three. So here it is right here. See, everything y'all talk about. So where are you at, love? Are you at direct review? Meaning, oh Lord, I got something. Give me a second. Oh God, hold on, fam. Give me a second. Okay, now, so where are you at in this process since you're going before the Board of Veteran Appeals? What type of docket are you on? Are you direct review, evidence submission, or court hearing? Meaning hearing with the judge and decision. Where you at, love, on this process? Do you know? Let us know if you're not clear. Let us know. And I love that. Anybody got any information? Anybody got any information that could help our brother? Are you service connected right now? Okay, say diagnosed with chronic. This is John Timothy. You're diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome because of location. Did they service connect you for that though? Let us know. Did they service connect you for the PACT Act with chronic fatigue syndrome because of toxic exposure? Let us know. Talk to us. Now, love say, Jay Oliver, it's a remand for the judge to the local VA 396 Washington, D.C. So he sent it back to them. Okay. Let us know, fam. Let us know. Fam, I'm sorry. I had to step away. I thought I heard something. Here we go, fam. Let's talk about it. So, brother John Timothy say, I'm still waiting for the results. We pray for you. If they made the connection, now they need the results, and they need to know The severity, my brother. So let me pull that up. Okay, let me pull myself up on the screen. So my question to you, brother, let me know this, brother Timothy. They're in the gathering. Let me ask you this, brother Timothy. You got a diagnosis already, correct or not? Are you at that first stage? Are you at the second where you need a nexus? Or have they connected to your service in that location because of the PACT Act? Let us know. And third, where are they at? Have they connected condition to your service? Or you said they're at the gathering phase, or the severity level? Are they measuring how bad it affected you? These are the three parts of service connection. He said, I received the letter, but my claim is still in the gathering stage. Okay, gotcha. Then he say, love, say that's my claim is back in queue, whatever that means. What does Q mean? I forgot what Q, back in queue. What does Q stand for? Family, y'all back in here. You know I appreciate y'all being here because I know some of y'all got to step out sometime. And look who come into the room. Huh? Oh, he's talking directly to him, so I'm going to get that out the screen. MG Smith say, H-Town, I know I'm late, but good evening. Oh, you missed the drama, brother. You missed the drama. I had read an email on the back channels. They be trying to handle me. And I put it all out. In the words of Johnny Taylor, everything's out in the open. Huh? Come on now. Now, Charles say, MG Smith, evening. Look at you just bringing life to the party, bruh. You know, what he say? MG Smith say, I was the life of the party. Yes, indeed, brother. Betty Bots, MG Smith, yeah. Somebody contacted me. Somebody, I'm not no damn troll. And I'm like, who? I had to look the person up. And I say, well, hey, whatever I've done to offend you, let's make it work. I don't want nothing to work with you. You this and that and just I say, well, you shouldn't be, and don't contact me. Well, you shouldn't be contacting me. You don't want to contact me. Don't contact me anymore. Get on out of here. I said, I wouldn't even know they were there if they wouldn't. I mean, I don't know what's up, people. We getting close to 2,000. Let me see what we had on we had 1,919. Let me see what we had on. All right, let me see what I got here. Oh, we got a subscriber. Lord, this is crazy. I talked about the drummer. We got a subscriber while we've been here. We got 1,900. I'm going to tell you how many it is. Here, let me show it to you. Yes, indeed. Because we doing good here, family. Because we're bonded with each other. And you know, as old folks used to say, ain't nobody mad but the devil. Huh? We ain't bothering nobody. Huh? Fam, I'm going to try to put it up there, right? See that? All right. We got 1,920 subscribers. How many we need to get to 2,000? Fam. The more they run my name down, the more my price go up. You understand? Keep my name in your mouth. I love it because guess what? That lets me know I'm relevant. Huh? Come on now. That let me know that the chat relevant. Come on now. Huh? Yeah, the more you run my name down, the more my price go up, baby. You understand? Yes, indeed. We are helping people. Now, Love says, J. Oliver, you are so right. Reference number 397 mean Washington, D.C. Family, I know y'all enjoying things, but I'm gonna have to go because I gotta go get my family. Oh, she said we don't need but 80. I gotta go get my family some food, and I don't want them mad at me. And everything closes around 10. And so I got a few minutes here. So let me see what we got here. And we're gonna do part 2 to this. Okay? When do y'all want to do it? Let me know. When is Q? Working on Q. Oh, yeah. So let's see. Now, John, he says, love, say, Jay Oliver, you are so right. Reference number 397 means Washington, D.C. All right. John say, I am diagnosed for chronic fatigue syndrome. Was that by a VA doctor? Who? But it's okay. Whenever you get a toxic exposure review, they email you a letter explaining their findings. So you're diagnosed, but who is this? The VA does this, the VA hospital, or the VAB, the Veterans Benefit Administration? Who diagnosed you? Let us know. What's good, MG Smith? And everybody talking. Now, love, say, Jay Oliver, my rep said I will not be sent for CNP exam. Not for sure. Now, listen, MG Smith say, H-Town, thanks. H-Town, good evening, Betty Bops. Yes, indeed. Now listen, see, we here helping each other out. Charleston Zimmerman said, John Timothy, did you get service connected in that letter? That's what we need to know. That's you got a diagnosis, but remember, the second thing you need is service connection. That's the nexus. Do you have service connection? You see that second one where it say nexus? Did you get service connected or not? Let us know. I'm assuming you only have diagnosis. Let us know. Now listen, Jay Oliver say back in the queue means back in the VA National Work Queue, the VAB claims database. Okay, that's what that means. Love. I learned something. Everybody speaking. Love say H-Town, just keep making videos. YouTube will keep you on blast, spreading the word. Well, we starting to get out there. I'm surprised how many subscribers we getting subscribers. John Timothy say, oh, good information. The VA hospital diagnosed me. John Timothy, everybody tell him, what do he need to go to medical records and release and get? Let our brother John Timothy know if he doesn't know. Brother, if you know, let us know. Now that you have a diagnosis, where do you need to go? What department does he need to go to get where he go? What should he ask for in medical records and release? What should he ask for there? Remember that one document that tells you all the things that you're diagnosed with? What is it called, fam? Listen with Love H-Town. YouTube keeps spreading your name. I see. Now, say, my doctor sent me there. Okay, good. You got a doctor on your side. Is that a VA doctor? Let us know. Now, John Timothy says, any veteran can request the screening. Family, are y'all aware now? Everybody can. My surprise, y'all never heard of the free toxic exposure screening. Heard of it, we just kind of, I guess we wasn't in on it. I've heard of it. What you need to go get, brother, listen what he say. List of the problems, Coasty. That's right. List of your problems. Guess what the list of your problems is? Problems list. So, brother John Timothy and anybody else who is watching here, go get a copy of your problems list. It shows at medical records and release, right? Or records and release, whatever they call it at your VA hospital. And it's going to be a list of everything that you are diagnosed with. You heard me, John? You're going to get your problems list. It's a list of everything you diagnosed with at the VA. You may not be service connected for it, but you're definitely diagnosed with it at the VA hospital. Now, John says, Timothy, the PACT Act mandates toxic exposure screening for all veterans enrolled in VA healthcare. I need to get that toxic screen. I don't know if I got it. I had so much going on. I don't know. Oh, you had more to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. Oh, you had another statement that just popped up. My fault. I didn't see it. Wow. He said these screenings are part of a broader effort to expand healthcare and benefits for veterans exposed to environmental hazards during their military service, such as burn pits, Agent Orange. And right, family, I'm gonna have to get out of here because I gotta go get my family some food because my niece have to go to work tomorrow. She can't go out, and my daughter going to do something. But let's say some goodbyes. I know we got some good information to cover. We're gonna do part 2 to this. When y'all want to come back? So let's say good night, family. J. Oliver, file your claims. John Timothy, file your claim. Yeah, we all need to go get toxic exposure. Betty Bob say good night and good feed your family. Yes, indeed. I gotta feed them. And they don't really ask for much. And say good night. Everybody say good night, fam. I know it's kind of quick, but Brother John say the screening aimed to identify potential exposures and connect veterans with appropriate resources and care. With all due respect, I thought y'all knew. That's why you are here, brother. We know, but we don't have the detail because we're older veterans. You're kind of still in the system. John Timothy, can you come back, please? Make sure you click on your notification. We have a next live stream. Can you come back and explain more of that to us, brother John Timothy? We thank you so much. We know what we know, and we don't know everything. J. Oliver say the old lady is off I-45. The cop hugged her and sent her to the hospital. You say you're talking about she had pulled her little piece out of pew pew. She wasn't playing. Because, that's here. That's Wild Texas. They'll talk you down and hug you with the pistol in your hand. Now, Charleston says, good night, family. Shipmate H-Town. Good night to the family. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Please, Alaska Nights, if you can make it next time. She knows about this. J. Oliver says, good night, family. Betty Bob say good night. Shipmate. She says, back in the queue. Back in line in the system. Okay, back in line in the system. We want y'all to break down the queue next time. Alaska Nights, and I believe it was J. Oliver, whoever else knows. And we want anybody like our brother Timothy, about this PACT Act. We want you to break down more information and tell us about it, okay? Because we know some things, we don't know everything, and we don't try to act like we know everything. We need you, brother. We don't take credit. I ain't trying to be I know everything. No, we're no experts. We are the experts. You are, but when it comes to this, you are very knowledgeable, and please help us because a lot of us wasn't in when it happened. So we kind of far from dealing with the VA. I got my benefits. I don't really deal with them like that other than medical. Now, so we need your information to keep us in the loop. Gary say, I've been working in the field, but I've been listening and enjoying the stream tonight, fam. Oh, boy, y'all don't know. Whenever Betty Bops say something, when she tells us what's going on, our sister Bionic Woman came in. When our brother Love come up, and all y'all just don't know how important, especially people that kind of sit back but have all this knowledge. We thank you, Brother Timothy, for sharing with us. Say good night, everyone. Oh, I didn't read this whole statement. He say, okay, everyone, please Google the free toxic exposure screening when y'all get a chance. Good night, everyone. Love, say thank you, Alaska Nights. So, family, I'm going to say good night. Go get this food. And I thank y'all. Y'all made my night, made me feel so important because, it kind of, me, I'm a person, I'm kind of sensitive. I don't like having disagreement with people. I don't know how people have disagreement with me. I'm trying to work with you. And when I work with you, you say, that's crazy. I don't know what to do. So just keep on doing what you do, keep doing the right thing. But family, I'ma always be transparent. Some stuff a lot of stuff I don't show y'all. But when it came to that, cause that was weird. Cause I had to look who the person was, look up who the person was. Like, who is this? Cause y'all contact me all the time. So unfamiliar people had to check it. So family, I want to thank y'all. We want y'all to have a wonderful night. And we hope we did the thing what we need to do. And we answered your questions. And we're gonna answer more. We're gonna do part 2 to this next time. Now listen what he say, H-Town, that's just people being right. Some people want attention. You know what I'm saying? But we here uplifting each other. We don't have time. If you don't have no way to input, just sit back and listen. You don't have to like us, just listen to the information. You don't have to chat if you don't want to. So family, we want to say good night and we'll see you on the next one. And thank you.